Sit straight.
This was a very close call. We almost didn't make it to the stream for two reasons that I will tell you about in a moment. One has to do with Tifa, one has to do with me.
With me?
Happy Tuesday, everybody. How are you all doing? Congrats on being first and second, Andric and Shrift.
Second
in the reverse
and
order.
first.
Second and first. Yes, as Shrift aptly pointed out, was first her. I think you should drink something if you are first her, but I'm happy to have you here. How are you all doing?
Cheers. How's everyone Tuesday coming along?
Ranger enjoying his Baldur's Gate 3. Nice. When is the full game patch being released? This August, September, I think? They announced it for this year, right? I remember that being one of the things they announced a couple weeks ago.
The game itself came out last year, no?
Yes, but early access.
Okay.
So the most of the game was released together with, well, bare bones-ish. Like you could play some of it. But I don't think the story was complete, and they added more classes and species and all of that to play as.
Okay. Well, I only know a tiny bit of the game.
Yeah. August this year. Thank you for confirming. That makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
still a day off. Nice, nice.
Hello, you. How are you doing?
Cheers.
What is this?
It's eggs.
What part exactly of intro caused this reaction on you? Because I'm fishing for compliments, because most of that was my idea. And I need my ego to get even bigger. Did I say ego? I should have said ego. Eh.
No, it was actually pretty good.
I thought it was
Quite
bit
bad, but
too
also
obvious,
kind of good.
but I'll take it. I'll take it. Ranger trying
take
to
it.
get Eli to nap makes sense. I'm actually blown away at how good it looks. Are you
You
talking
mean
about
us or the game?
us, Eli, the intro, or Baldur's Gate 3? I'm just saying.
There's a lot of options here.
On behind the scenes footage and go see the script. The script for the very last part, the how to watch My Favorite Letter is X, is actually 100% what you get on there. That script actually only went through 2 drafts. First I wrote one when Tifa changed a few things, which made sense in hindsight.
You don't want to see the behind the scenes footage though. It was a complete massacre, basically.
I deleted the footage that we didn't use. The reason being we didn't record audio of that. So really all you would see is Tifa sitting on a chair being pretty annoyed with a person you can't see, which was me over here, just out of frame, yelling at her to do what I'm telling her to do.
Angel, how are you doing? Like,
Hello.
especially
Interesting.
around the part where I throw the egg box away at the beginning
You
of
did that
the...
20 times.
I had to redo that like 20 times because I throw it away and then you see it like fall back in the background.
Yes.
And Jack didn't want that. And then I throw it away some more. And then I throw it too far. And then I throw it out of frame. And then I throw it too much into frame.
And when you stop
then
it
I-
yourself by throwing it,
And then I throw it, and then I'm like, wait, did it land
Yeah.
correctly? And then it was a perfect throw, but I ruined it because Jack actually made me wonder about my throws. And in the end, I had to throw that bloody box like 60 times.
here's what I learned reading interviews with people who are way more skilled and experienced than I am. Did you know, Tifa, did you know, everybody, that a lot of the times when filming TV shows and movies and there's an action sequence where somebody is firing a gun, the person pulling the trigger, the actor, usually starts doing this when they pull because of the gunshot sound and if they're actually shooting blanks because of the shock of it. And in most cases in movies and shows, that doesn't make sense in character because the character wouldn't be startled of the reaction of pulling the trigger because they're trained professionals, usually in the setting. And I fully anticipated that when Tifa is throwing props away, they would clatter around and there would be a sound and that she would react to it. So I had to drill it into her. If you do this thing and you throw the cardboard box of the X away, that's cool, that's funny, but first you have to do it with a twist of the arm or of a hand, because otherwise you're going out of frame. That breaks the immersion. Second of all, when the thing lands, you cannot flinch. Because
It
yes,
wasn't about flinching at that. I only
You
flinched
did.
once when it actually threw something off the table.
yes, and that shouldn't bother you.
Yeah, I don't know. What if I pop something?
The only thing that matters in this form of art, Tifa, is the connection between you and the camera.
Regardless, it was really annoying and it took forever.
And yes, Endrick, you have a point. For posterity, next time I will think of the future foundation. It was a Danganronpa thing. And the future foundations, which is what you were talking about. And I will also maybe record the audio, just so that I can then a year down the line go like, oh my god, guys, totally never seen before footage, because I will totally do that. Yes, true.
Well, we're still not done, so that can't be arranged.
Wasted opportunity, yes.
I feel like drinking this tea, but it's too hot and it's really annoying.
It was basically boiling a moment ago, so maybe you shouldn't.
Start an OnlyFans for behind the scenes stuff. That could work. We can use OnlyX for that.
I mean, that one isn't available, and I still haven't come up with like 4 or 5 grand or whatever it is now to buy the domain. Or Patreon.
I have actually seen streamers that have Patreon, but that seems a bit over the top personally.
More behind the scenes stuff. Before we actually did our very first stream, we created a ton of email addresses for different websites and created different accounts. So we do technically have technically we are on every platform that exists. Almost.
We didn't make an OnlyFans account.
I said almost.
I was gonna say, I would have sold you on that already.
We didn't do Patreon. I think we did set up. I would need to double check, but I think we did. We never actually did anything with it, but because we didn't need to. But yes, I'd pay money. That's very sweet of him. But I'm not sure.
For now,
maybe
it's cool. At some point.
Like I said, there was also no footage that got saved, so next time.
We do still have a few projects that we need to finish, need to start on, that could be thrown on there.
Multiple. One I wanted to have done by this Christmas, but I didn't get it done, and I'm very happy that I was smart enough to not announce what I was working on, because now people would be disappointed if they knew. And now I just need to keep working on it until it's done. And when it's done, I will show you. And then you will either love it or you will hate it. So we will see.
Not what I was going for, but yeah, fair.
Yes.
Also works. Oh.
Indeed. Also, Angel, sorry that you're not doing well.
I hope you can use this evening to like chill for a moment.
Yes.
Forget your worries. Do something you would like to do.
Have a hot cup of tea with us. OnlyX? That exists. We don't own it, but if you go to onlyx.com, last time we did this together on stream, there was a notification that this domain is for sale for $3,695. And if it was like 100, I think honestly I would be dumb enough to buy it, because I'm not smart. For 3,700 United States dollarinos? No, I don't have that kind of cash that I just go.
Yeah, it's like a domain hoarder. They buy hundreds of domains that they think that could be interesting and then try to resell them for way too much money.
Yes. So instead, you and everybody else
should start an OnlyX. Who's got the domain in their cart?
Listen,
I'm quite sure that's a trick to get you stressed out so that you order it.
Yes. We do have the next best thing, and that's this one. But it's not a joke. Ranger, because you're going to tell this to people, it's not a rickroll and it's not phishing. This website exists. It's a short link to our YouTube page.
Until we know what to actually do with it, it's a forward to YouTube.
Yeah, when we were talking about the OnlyX thing back then, we were like, wait, what about Only's eggs? I mean,
it's not Only's eggs.
Yes, it is.
This is not the shirt.
Tifa, for all intents and purposes, it is Only's eggs. Not whatever else you're reading it as. Please. I know, it's like Penn Island. Can also be misread. No, this is Only's Eggs. It's a link to their YouTube. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So like I said, we had no clue what to do with it yet, but it also seemed like a wasted thing. At first we were thinking of making our own website, but that also was a bit
would
much.
mean we have to learn how to make a website.
Well, that's not really a problem, but
For me it is.
What do you put on it? Like, I can make a website.
Eggs.
But what do you put on?
You can make a website.
I can make a website.
You can make a website.
I can make a website.
I dare you to make a website.
What do you even put on it? We already have YouTube. You have Twitch. What do you still put on the website?
Well, Only's Eggs. Yes, also, hello Benjima, happy Tuesday, how are you doing?
Cheers.
No life, someone made a TikTok called Only Eggs and just had cinematic footage of eggs with sexy voiceovers. It would. Shit probably already exists. I would need to double check.
Probably.
But maybe you just gave me the next multi-billion-dollar ideas.
You know, yes. I remember this guy on YouTube that posted 3 videos a day of him just smoking a pipe.
True.
1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 1 in the evening. And that for like several years, 3 times a day. Mm-hmm. We could do the same thing, but then you taking a shower in your shirt.
No. Here's the real question for all of you. When we were filming the shower scene in our fashion ads booth, was I naked except for the shirt or was I not? That's something you should think about. Actually, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. And now I put it out there. I dare you, Jack. Ranger Cyber Team, Jack, build a website. No, Tifa can do it. I do so many things for all of this. Tifa is doing other things, which is really nice of her, so I have the time to work on these things.
I was gonna say.
But the website, she can build.
But there is no need for a website. That's the thing.
I mean, Only's Eggs. Or as you've put it, or maybe it's French, Only Egg. The S is silent. The S's are silent. Only Egg.
Jack, no.
You paste it into math. Are you feeling better or worse now? Either way, you're welcome.
Do you remember the Watch My Glass Cat Kid people?
I don't.
What was that?
I'm feeling worse. See? But you're feeling different now, so I made an impact. You're welcome. I will keep saying this. Also, Benjima is tired.
I feel that.
I'm not tired. Well, is feeling tired and feeling beat the same thing? Because I feel
like it's a bit different.
I feel a little drained. Like, the one thing that energizes me throughout the day is the thought of food and streaming. We actually talked about it today. It's true. I wake up.
True. That was a discussion today.
I'm tired. I look forward to tasty food. I get that every day because we live on our own. I can eat what I want, basically. And being here. If it wasn't for this, I'd be sleeping right now. I'd have gone, like, the moment I finished dinner, I would have just gone straight to bed, sleep through until tomorrow. And still wake up tired.
If I would lay down now, I think I would be asleep quite fast as well.
You can confirm Tifa sleeps very fast. Yes.
Lately, not even though. Like the past 2 days, I would say. I keep staying awake for a long time, and that's so unusual for me.
Well, why do you do that?
I don't know. I keep thinking my mind is just activating lately. Usually I can just shut it off.
Your mind is active.
I know, right? Usually I just go like, go away, I'm sleeping.
That's shocking for multiple reasons, because usually she doesn't have that problem.
Now I just imagine Jack sitting in a shower, fully clothed. Have you not seen our trailer yet, Angel? Because that's exactly what's in it. We can't show you now because our intro is a 7-minute video that we
Jack
can't...
doing what now in the shower? Her words, and no, I did not do that.
I read it as...
I did not do that. I did not do that.
But in our intro video, you can actually see Jack take a shower.
This one I can actually show you if you missed it, because this one is on YouTube. Give me a second.
That one isn't.
Yes, it is. The only one that isn't is the how to watch My Favorite Letter is X.
Oh, true.
I could, but I just haven't. So
I thought it was the other way around. Clipping that, no. No one's shitting in the shower.
Nobody should do that. There you go. Click on that and it will answer all of your questions. I messed up the quotation marks. I was trying to be funny. Sorry.
Yeah, but you got it.
Yes, you can watch that and then you can check again if that is close to what you were figuring. When we started the stream, I was telling you that we almost didn't make it to the stream for 2 reasons. First one is Tifa. Tifa, what happened today before the stream?
So what do you mean me? If anything, it was only you, because like 7 seconds before our timer ran up and we would go live, he's like, oh, where's my hairband? And then you run around all over the place.
That's the second reason Tifa's talking about.
There was no first reason.
The first reason is that before we did the stream, after dinner, before the stream, we went out for a short walk because Tifa hadn't moved at all yet today and she really should.
I had a lot of work to do. Excuse me.
All while not moving. And we played some Pokemon Go. On the way home, Tifa spotted a cat.
It was so soft.
And
I kid you not.
As she always does when she sees a cat outside, she bends over to try to pet the cat. And it was, I'm not joking, the softest cat I have ever touched. The second closest thing in softness was a stupidly expensive blanket I've touched once for $700. That's how soft the cat was.
It was really soft.
It felt like touching a cloud. Thank you for that clip.
For the clip. You don't say.
Yeah.
Average acidious weasel?
Average ass, yeah, fair. It's true, I saw the shower with the one you play here and that secret one Jack sent me on my private Discord. Shit, I've said too much. How dare you?
Shh, for your eyes only.
Yes, for your eggs only. Soft cat is amazing. Yes, it was so soft.
Soft cats are so nice. They are so fluffy and cute and adorable. So are dogs, but you know, I don't really pet random dogs on the street because then you need to like ask the owner for permission and then you need to do small talk and stuff like that. And cats are amazing.
Cats are usually walking around alone. And when they come to you and purr at you, that's consent, right? Like they want you to give them attention.
It's the best feeling when you meet a strange cat on the street and you go pss, 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 and it comes to you. Yes. If it runs off, it is the worst feeling ever. Like I feel so rejected. And then you say, what's wrong with me?
Basically my entire life before I met you, but yes. Cats know about consent. Dogs are a sub-dom relationship.
Absolutely is.
I cannot disagree there. Yeah, I don't think I can. But yes, cats... When a cat comes to you, like when they approach you, that's one thing. That's like joy. But when they come to you, when they purr while they're doing it, or when they like try to like lean on you...
It feels like you're the chosen one.
Yes.
You have been picked. It's the best. I love cats.
After Tifa petted the cat, I had to pet the cat and then it ran away for a second, so we had to wait a moment for the cat to come back because I had to touch it. That's why I know how soft it was. And then Tifa was like, wait, are there any missing cat posters? I'm like, no. Well, there will be. She was this close to stealing a random person's cat. But we would never do that. Nobody should steal a cat. Because this cat belongs to someone, and if I love the cat, after 2 seconds with it, I'm pretty sure whoever owns the cat will miss it even more, and I wouldn't do that to somebody.
Yeah. We usually go looking for missing cats. Whenever we see like this missing cat poster in the area, we like walk around some more and look for the cat.
Tifa does habitually pick up quests like that in real life. Yes, if there's like a lost my key, lost my dog, lost something, we actually start looking around the area for that.
I once failed miserably. That was already a couple of years ago.
You didn't... Tell the story first, then I say what I think about it.
There was like this missing cat poster and we saw a cat that looked just like it.
It was that cat, you cannot tell me otherwise.
So we go on this wild goose hunt to find the cat again, because we first saw the cat and then later we saw the poster, so we had to run back to where the cat was, and it turned out to be hiding under the car. And I was like trying to drag it from under the car, like getting scratched, like grabbing it by the neck, hugging it tight. And then we called the number that was on the poster. And this woman picked up and she was super excited, and she was like, oh, we can be there in 10 minutes, don't go anywhere. So she comes with her little daughter, I think it was.
Young woman looking very, very relieved that her cat has been found, together with her little daughter, also very much looking forward to being reunited with their cat.
And they were like jumping, they're like, oh, our cat is back. And then it wasn't their cat.
Now,
it looked so close to it and it wasn't their cat. She was so devastated. I felt so bad.
2 things. Hello, Evie. First of all, happy Tuesday. How are you doing? That was not the thing I want to say. The missing cat poster was black and white. I understand that sometimes you cannot print in color. If you are missing something that is not black and white, please don't print black and white posters about it, because that was one of the reasons why we mistook this cat for the cat. And in the picture, the cat Tifa had acquired looked exactly like the cat on the picture. Second of all, I, in my head, believe that you failed that mission successfully. You had found the cat, but the daughter, she must have been like 4 or something, the daughter put up the missing cat pictures. The mother actually wanted to lose the cat, and that's why the mother told you it isn't.
Groundhog, cheers as well.
Happy Tuesday.
But yeah, the ground pictures. Sorry, I saw your name and trying to talk.
Groundhog pictures.
The missing cat flyer things weren't up for that long after anymore, so I'm guessing they found the right cat soon after.
Did the black and white photo at least describe the colors? No.
No, it did. The colors were correct. They were just a bit different. I was sitting on my cable.
Didn't it say it's like gray, white with brown spots?
Something like that, yeah. But spoilers. That describes colors.
That's a lot of cats. Yes, it was not...
Oh yeah, that's why we got the wrong cat.
To be fair, the cat should have been happy. It should have just played along. Like, oh yes, I am totally your cat. I mean, what was the cat doing there anyway?
But yeah, for years we look for missing cats that actually do go missing in the area, but honestly, we've never found one.
Yes.
Or never successfully found one.
Indeed. Groundhog, did you already have your test, or are you still about to have it? Because I think you mentioned it was on the 10th, and that's today. How do I remember? I wrote it down. That's why I just looked like that.
In the end, I hope no one loses their pet. I mean, it sucks. My mom's cat was missing a couple of days ago as well, over New Year's.
True.
But it didn't stay inside soon enough for the fireworks to start. Guessing it hid in a shed somewhere until then. Until it hid for the fireworks to finish, and then it showed up again after.
Yes. Tomorrow! You scared the heck out of me for a second.
My test! I missed it.
I will maintain that you said the 11th, the 10th.
I was gonna say, it's not the 11th.
You're all getting in my head, you're confuzzling me.
You're confuzzling everyone.
I'm gonna double check the VOD from back then. I remember it being the 10th.
No one had today in our mind.
But I will write down that it was the 11th. I'm sorry for startling you. That was not my intention. I was trying to be nice and awesome and remembering things by writing them down. And I managed to fuck that up too.
Finally got Eli asleep and Olivia reading dino books. How did she like touching the dino poop?
Yes, is she now
She seemed quite happy at the museum.
Into her I love dinosaurs phase. Because she did touch dinosaur poop.
Speaking of dinosaurs, we watched, what was it, Jurassic World? What's the last one, Dominion or something?
We watched Jurassic World Dominion.
Yes, it was such a shitty movie. Like, I would have expected a movie like that from a low budget kind of thing with all the mistakes and crap that they pulled off in it. But from such a high budget production, that was like horrible. It was so bad. That was not good, Benjima. There were so many moments like, what the fuck? What's this dude doing? Why is this dude standing there? This doesn't make any sense. What's happening here? Like, no.
Without going into spoilers, because Benjima, we talked about this Saturday on Skinner's stream. The one before that was trash in your opinion. Dominion was good compared to that. I didn't see the second one in the second trilogy. I didn't see whatever came before this. I watched Jurassic World. I didn't watch the second one, but I watched this one. And no, I'm not missing something here because I didn't watch the movie in between. They give you a recap at the beginning of a movie. And I can tell you that didn't really matter because it wasn't that I missed anything because I missed something. It was that a lot of the scenes in this movie were offensively bad. Like insulting the audience level bad.
I can talk about the plane scene, right? That's not a spoiler. I'm talking about the plane scene. There is one scene where you have the main character people in a plane that starts crashing. It crashes in the water. You have a whole scene where you see, what makes sense. You see the glass in front of the plane break. You see the water come in. All good.
The windshield of a plane is broken because of what happens in the scene. And then this airplane crashes, not very much slowed down up until this point, into ice water.
True, it was even ice water.
Frozen lake.
Good. But you see water come into the plane. A couple of seconds later, they swap to a shot where you see them climb out of the plane. All good, can swap to that. They're completely dry, not a single scratch, not a single hair out of place after a bloody free fall into a dam with ice water.
Makeup,
perfectly fine. And did I already mention that they were fully dry after falling in ice water? No.
Yes.
It was like so many of these options. Hey, I made the same joke, Ranger, while watching the movie.
Wow, continuity? Who is that? That is not the worst, honestly. Like, tiny spoiler. If you care about this, then you might want to not listen for the next 2 minutes. There is a scene where the two characters who survived the crash on the frozen lake walk over the ice. And to my understanding, one of them is like a survival expert. He's lived out in the wild for a little bit. And they're walking next to each other on the ice. And they hear normally cracking. They decide to walk closer to each other and faster.
No, I think they slow down. Like they move closer, still walk, but more slower, shuffle.
But they walk closer to each other, which spoilers you should not do. That's not the worst. Moments later, they encounter, spoilers, a dinosaur that wants to eat them because that's what happens in these movies.
Which also enters the ice.
Which jumps into the ice because we need this cool like Skyrim dragon underneath the water shot, which it makes for a nice shot. It's very impactful. One of the main characters then, again moments later, falls through the ice into the water. Now, the water is cold enough that there's a thick layer of ice on top of it, right? Enough ice to somehow miraculously save the plane from sinking.
Yeah, it was like stuck.
He's in there for 20 seconds? Something like this. Put some respect on the ex-SEAL Owen's name. Spoilers.
That movie didn't deserve respect.
The character then gets pulled out of the ice water. At no point do you see their breath. Again, it's freezing. It's freezing everywhere. You never see their breath. This person is only wearing a shirt.
That's fine.
He doesn't shiver once. He doesn't get hypothermia. He doesn't react to it. So this character is so cool that his breath doesn't get like foggy, misty, whatever you call it, when he exhales out in the cold. But he is so hot at the same time that he just shrugs off falling into the ice water.
He has like this duck layer of fat over him. Like you just shrug all the way.
We've seen that in some Netflix show once where an assassin guy needs to like swim through cold water, so he buys like 10 pounds of lard.
Oh,
and
sure, he actually rubs it all
covers himself
over him.
on that, and then clothing so that while he's swimming he doesn't freeze to death. Clearly that's what he did in between crashing into the lake and getting out of the airplane. Yes.
But yeah, some of the scenes are too much of spoilers to actually mention, but there was so many of these stupid moments.
I spent 90% of a runtime arguing with Tifa together how dumb this is.
Yeah. I don't get how this movie made, what, $1 billion? Because I think it crossed the $1 billion line.
I
don't understand how.
If they broke even, they made too much money, if you ask me. The movie has dinosaurs. I can't believe you would spoil it like this. I know, right? I'm sorry. I don't have any excuses to offer. Yes, I'm just that bad.
The last one is the only one Kelly did make me watch. You didn't. Dominion is the last one, right? You're not missing out. You are not missing out. There's no way they should make a new one. And then the whole villain arc thing, and then how they end that, like, absolute no. That was so much bullshit.
The villain had like, what, a total 5 minutes screen time?
Yeah, but how they finished that bit.
Again, spoilers. The villain also didn't have an agenda. The bad guy was the bad guy because he was the bad guy. You are left to your own devices to give him a backstory that explains all of this. Maybe that was part of the second movie.
Well, that is fine. I mean, a bad guy just being a bad guy without too much of a backstory is alright with me. But at the end, with his partner and how they closed that bit, can't go into it too much, was absolute horseshit.
Basically,
anyway,
yes.
It was a bad movie. Would not recommend watching. Well, would recommend watching just so you can see what we're talking about.
Jurassic World Dominion is the Cats of Jurassic Park movies. Yes.
Well, it's a tiny bit better.
No, it's not.
On that.
No,
Cats is hard to top.
It's exactly that in Jurassic Park world, whatever fashion. Yes, I said what I said.
But so many moments in the movie had me bothered that it was hard to actually enjoy the movie.
Yes.
And then it doesn't happen with a lot of movies, because usually you can just forgive it and move on.
Not this time, no.
At some point there's a T-Rex and people go like, oh, a T-Rex.
Yes. Again,
and then they need to panic, and then they all run towards the T-Rex.
Spoilers! You can't talk about dinosaurs.
I'm sorry. There's no T-Rex in Jurassic World.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Jack has a lisp because he doesn't mean breath. He wants to see where Tyrannosaurus. No. No, I do not, actually. I'm very good with that.
He does.
Ranger says they also used some sort of skin cover under the suits when we kayaked in Washington because the water is just above freezing. Did you cover yourself in lard? Because that's what they
pig
did.
fat.
That's what I said. That's what they did in that show we watched once.
I have no clue. I remember what you're talking about, but I don't recall what it was.
It was a German show, actually.
I honestly don't remember.
Had like 2 German actors, but wasn't it?
He was a Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Papa Bezos type of fella. Yes.
Yes.
We actually said the same, that he was Steve Jobs.
No, not Steve Jobs, Tim Cook.
Oh, Tim Cook. Sorry, Tim Cook.
Yes,
that's
but
who we compared him
the same
with.
idea. Yes.
But yeah, it was bad. It was just bad.
Yeah.
I feel like watching that very first Jurassic Park again now, though. That has some good memories.
A good movie. Crazy story today. So somebody accidentally knocked over a fire extinguisher in the hallway and the whole second floor was full of extinguisher air. So like the CO2, the white stuff or what? So we sat outside for half an hour and after we got the okay, we waited for 2 hours before they cleared the air out, but at that point we didn't do anything else. So my dad just brought me home 2 hours early. Nice.
Okay, well, that's one way to get off earlier.
Yes, that's...
How did that actually happen, though? I mean, don't they have a pin in it? Like you need to pull the safety pin before you can use the fire extinguisher?
I think that depends on the model.
Okay,
but over here, usually, yes.
I know at our work, all of them have a safety pin that you need to like ram out.
Pull, Tifa.
Pull out.
Reverse ram, you know? Tifa, please. Please. Spend half an hour looking for a charger for my PS4 controls I can actually use for free time I have today to enjoy myself. That's the worst feeling, isn't it? When you feel like you have one extra free time, then you have to spend it looking for something that you don't feel like you should be looking for it because
so
it
that
should
you
just
can
be
do that free time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like me with my hairband just before the stream.
Don't remember what it was. It was slimy and it worked. Oh, then it could be. Maybe it actually is a thing.
I don't think they made you wrap yourself with lard. Because I hope that they didn't do it.
It's probably something else. I've never seen one without a safety pin. I was gonna say, I thought you said with. I was already thinking, like, is that a European model thing?
I've definitely also never seen one where you needed to ram in/out the safety pin, Tifa. Just saying.
You would think the pin would stop these things, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like a cool way to get an afternoon off of school.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm guessing no one got hurt. We're all good.
No. Like what ground. Why can't I not speak today? Fucking hell.
Is it possible for the safety pin to have been knocked out, or did it get caught on the back or something? That could also be. Or someone didn't put it back in once.
Yeah.
That could also be.
Or maybe it was just somebody pulling a, prank bra.
Oh,
because
it fell.
They wanted an early afternoon off. Shrift? Do you know who did it? Just saying.
Ignore my typing at the moment. Trying to eat chicken nuggets with sriracha vegan mayo. Oh, how is that one?
Nice.
I've seen
Sounds good.
the sriracha vegan mayo bottle thing, but we've never ordered it. It seemed risky.
Can tell she's Dutch by the way she doesn't say mayo as in mayonnaise, but she says mayo.
Mayo.
That's Dutch and German, yes.
Mayonnaise. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see it.
Sometimes it comes out of us.
I was
MRAP, whatever that is. We ran over a pressure plate bomb. Damn. We built an extinguisher, filled the whole vehicle so fast and the foam was freezing.
Do not do that at home.
Yes, don't. That's like a CO2 kind of thing, right? To like extinguish the flame by not having it able to draw oxygen, I think.
It's kind of handy that it has an extinguisher in there.
Wait. I think we're getting somewhere. Shrift says, I was in the library so I didn't see anything, sadly.
Oh, there's your...
I wish I knew what happened. The whole day is covered in mystery.
Do you need Detective X to come solve the mystery?
We need somebody to go to Shrift's school and check if there is an air duct anywhere near that fire extinguisher. And if a shot put ball has gone missing,
that could be a brilliant piece of work.
My skill of deduction tells me that there's exactly one person experienced with a means to pull that off. And it's you, Shrift.
Can you send us a picture of the library and how the books are arranged by any chance?
I was thinking the same thing. Yes, Shrift did it.
Did you see a floating red book while you were at it?
We could get Frog Detective. Frog Detective can keep having time off with his boyfriend. We cracked the case. Talking about cracking the case. Tifa, would you like to give us a recap?
I would not like to give us a recap, as a matter of fact.
Okay, do give us a recap.
We only had to listen to the breakdown once. How unusual for a trial on the stream.
I know, right?
We still need to do the manga. Wait.
True, let me quickly read
Let me get some paper.
Shrift, can you quickly send us a picture of you? I need to draw you in my little manga book to tell people why and how you did it.
First.
A mind master? Yes. No, you're not getting out of this. Tifa, what did happen the last time we played Legend of Zelda? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. I promise to you. First of all, I think you can tell that I'm sorry for this. I will spend 15 minutes before every stream from now on, and for breaks, to do enunciation exercises. It's not Skelda, it's Zelda.
Well, just don't include me in that.
Legend of Jack. Yes. Skelda. Yes. Yes. Basically. Can you tell that I've worked a long day?
So last week, during the Legend of Skelda, it was quite a good one. I mean, Sklink got another upgrade to his sword, I believe. We did the second trial. So now we have an even bigger sword and we can do more, what's it called?
Scamage.
We can do more scamaging.
Scousing.
Oh yeah, we can do more dowsing because whoever needed more dowsing points available, since we don't even use one.
Outside of being forced to do it, we haven't used the dowsing ability once, I think.
Yeah, well, you could also use it for items, upgrade items and hearts, but we don't really do that.
Stop getting stuck on details. Tell us
Regardless, we did the second trial, we got the second sword upgrade, and now we're back to the Island of Song, whatever it was called, to learn about the third trial.
We had actually just done that because I told Tifa, let's learn the song first, and then next time we can pick up where we left off with that. And where do we need to go now, Tifa?
I don't know, probably volcano area. Volcano area.
Yes, and why do we need to go to the volcano?
For the third area, or the third trial.
That is correct. The game actually just makes you go to the same 3 places twice. And the volcano is A, one we've only been to once so far, and B, it's where we were told to go next. Yes, bigger squad. I'm in. So
Sounds like a British holiday town. It kind of does, doesn't it?
It should be, honestly, it should be.
I'm ready.
Same.
Let's do this one. See, now we have this one and we have that one, and our sword is Bigly.
Yes, and the game even tells you what to do next. Find the next trial.
There we go. Off we go.
Very good. Tifa looks like she's done with this already, and it's the beginning of the stream. She'll need to deal with it.
I hate the recaps, especially after it's been like a week. Who remembers that?
The recaps are one of my favorite things.
Oh, there's a rainbow.
It's been there the entire time, Tifa. That's the island with the hearts.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Except you don't get to go there because...
Well, we're not going there. I'll wait. We're not waiting.
Mods, delete my picture before Joke and... Wow. Joke and Tofu see that they don't have evidence against me.
Well, I already have it open.
She clicked it already. So... I'll wait for blindness. Oh yeah, you also missed this last time. There was a little bit of, let's say, controversy when Tifa didn't take my hint that somebody used to redeem because she didn't trust me enough. Anyway.
You can keep bringing that up. Of course I don't trust you.
So you want to...
Oh wait, am I the one? No, I don't want to go there. No, we don't need hearts. Go to the exit.
Sure. Also, thank you, Ranger, for redeeming this on the part that I actually enjoy. And this is really quite relaxing for me.
Like, I want to move, but I can't.
I'll hold my hand in a way where you can see it, because... Mods, erase their memory. No.
Don't worry, tomorrow it will be erased.
Only with Tifa. Actually, with me, the memory will be wrong, because just like with Groundhog's test date, I do write it down, but I write it down wrong, so... Not like I will get it right. Anyway.
Imagine not listening to Jack. Usually
know, right?
Things work out better when I don't listen to Jack. Whenever I do listen to Jack, and then I'm mainly talking about outside of stream, I regret it.
What Tifa is trying to say is, hello Hulk, happy Tuesday, how are you doing?
Every single time.
Should we go spend some money, by the way, because we haven't been to Skyloft yet.
I'm amazed
you didn't.
I'm amazed you didn't get hit. You always
Same,
get hit.
actually.
That's my. Come speak Dutch to my wife. She refuses to let me hear her.
But she refuses to let you hear her speak Dutch? But why?
How about you start speaking Dutch to her?
Exactly. Basically.
You tell me what you want to say to her and I'll translate it for you and let you know how to pronounce it.
That's a horrible idea.
I won't even say something weird.
Uh-huh. Such a healthy relationship built on trust. I know, right? One of us at least. How about we try to go to the tinkering guy and actually get some upgrades for them?
I first want to see what we have here.
Stuff that we don't want to buy.
Nothing new, okay.
Because none of these are permanent upgrades unless you put them in your pouch.
Fine, let's go here then.
Okay, I'm gonna use my free time to have free time. Have fun birding, falling. No idea what you're going to do, but you're killing it.
Always. Thank you very much.
We're gonna upgrade.
Have fun, free timing.
Yes, please do.
So what would be handy to actually upgrade?
We can upgrade our ammo. We can actually upgrade these items. How about we stick with those?
That thing is a bit of a click on it. What does it do? Increases the size.
We need 2 more tumbleweeds.
Okay.
Yeah, don't have that.
I don't think we... Oh, we can, okay.
But do we care? Oh my god.
That could be... Oh, never mind, we don't have that. That could be handy, but more tumbleweeds. Okay.
Are we going to get some more tumbleweeds?
If we come across them. I don't feel like...
I mean, we would have to go out of our way to get them.
Yeah, no. Don't feel like hunting tumbleweeds.
What's this do? I mean, we could do this, but do we need to? No, right?
Not really.
Then let's leave it as it.
Wanna go to the beetle dude, see what he has for upgrades?
That we can do. Hulk gets to see his soon-to-be wife, possibly this month, visiting New York City together for the first time. Ooh, nice.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Are you already looking forward to it and making plans what you're all gonna do together?
How long is she staying?
Waiting for you to read your line.
A report, Master. Doesn't she say the same thing? Because of the improvement to your sword, you can now use your dowsing ability to locate treasure. We've already been through all of this.
No, we haven't been through this.
Yes, we have.
No, we haven't.
I'm quite sure. We even had the whole you have an extra dowsing thing. Please use the additional entry in your dowsing target list at your leisure and convenience.
See? We did not go through this yet because we didn't get that thing.
Well, we have to for extra thing.
Bam!
Let's go look for the beetle dude.
She'll be here for about a week and we've already planned our first date. She just has to pick which dates she will be here.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Nice. I hope you're gonna have a blast.
I am sure you're gonna have a blast. Like I said, make sure to pick up on your Dutch.
Yeah, whether you do want to learn from Tifa is a different question. Oh, look, he's over there.
Are you gonna make that? Yeah, I think you will. Nope, yeah, no, yeah, yeah. Good
Bam,
job.
first try.
Hey, and he's near us. Very handy.
I know, right? I am smart.
You do? Yeah.
Oh, I mashed A. Can you turn me around so I can shoot the thing again, please?
He doesn't?
Wow!
Oh, it hit the dude.
Dude.
He's not flying off anymore, is he?
I have no idea, but hopefully now he will.
Just stand
She's
still.
adorable and I cannot wait to see her.
I am super happy for you. It's gonna be so exciting.
Yes. Go eat some pizza for us all.
Pizza. Everyone likes
and
pizza.
And bagels. That's about the 2 food things I associate with New York. There's probably more, but I wouldn't know. Should really go work on some music and study, but now that I'm done eating, why can't I not read and speak today? Have fun, everyone. I may return later to take a break, but no promises. You should take a break anyway, but thank you for dropping by. Have fun and do
Keep
take
butts
breaks.
tomorrow, Groundhog. You
Yes,
got
please.
this. We're
Yes,
with you
please.
in spirit.
What she said. Hey, now we can
No, we still can't buy that.
not afford the pouch.
What was the heart thing again? It was a life medal. Do we want to buy it?
Well,
Might as well,
I pressed
guess.
yes. You got the life medal. Your maximum number of hearts is increased by 1, as long as you carry this with you. Okay. You can always keep it with you at times when you think you'll need it most, which is always. Your pouch is full. No, we gotta go pick it up.
Okay. That's at the store below, right?
Yes. Basically.
Then how about we have a quick drop at that place? See if we can swap some items around and then move on to where we need to be.
Sure. Sounds good.
Pizza is on the list. Authentic New York style pizza. I've heard awesome things about that. So it has to be really good. I'm looking for the...
There. I keep pointing you in the direction, but you keep walking away.
Well, you kept pointing away. Okay, check the... Why don't we have a storage on us anyway?
I have no idea.
How about we get rid of one of the shields? Oh, what's the second one?
Okay, we got...
Treasure medal.
A treasure medal. And we got...
No,
oh my god, we need one more.
That's the one we need to buy.
And how about we get rid of this thing?
How about the second shield? Oh wait.
We should keep a shield.
We haven't used the shield at all.
Yes, because we never equip it. Let's buy another potion. While we're at it.
Can do, I guess.
Chill coffee and puzzle date in the morning, then a walk and some pizza, then a barcade or something similar to end the day.
What's a barcade?
It's a bar at an arcade.
Oh, that makes sense.
So drinking and video games.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Do you guys also need to work that week, or do you have like the whole week off together?
How about we see if we can get some upgrades for our potions? Maybe we can get some upgrades. No. Stop telling me things we already have heard. Sure.
Things like $20. But do I really need to?
I mean, we don't need them for anything else.
I mean, I feel like we can use those items for better things.
Like? We didn't need them for any of our items.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you check all of the items?
Yes.
I don't think so. Don't think you did.
We could work that week since we both work remote. Fair enough.
Fair.
I hope though you can get the time off completely and just enjoy each other's company.
That would be really nice.
Okay.
Wishing you guys all the fun. And all the pizza. I could totally eat pizza right now.
Let's leave it at 1 and save that one for now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, that was expensive.
It was 20 rupees, Tifa.
Yeah, it was expensive. Okay, let's get going. We need to go to the volcano area?
Yes.
Oh, let's catch the butterfly while we're at it.
You catch a butterfly because the 5 minutes have been up for 5 minutes.
Oh, in that case, I'll catch the butterfly.
Haven't had pizza in forever, to be honest. Tifa, when did we have pizza?
2 days ago.
Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday?
No, Saturday because
Saturdays.
we immediately bought new ones.
Yeah, Sunday we had the kale casserole thing.
True, that was delicious. Go pick up a heart. I wish I had the strength to not have pizza for a while, but I don't.
Where is the fire one? Behind us, probably.
Where the red light is, which is behind you. But either way, you need to jump down there.
I can also jump down on the other side.
Or you can fly around, which is much faster.
You get burritos all the time though. Burritos are so nice. Could totally eat burritos again too. I mean, it's been a hot month, I think.
We haven't had burritos all year.
I know, right?
Disgusting feeling.
It really is disgusting, as a matter of fact. I could go for burritos, let's say every other day.
I could have burritos at least once a day. Yeah, or
That's
burrito
you?
bowl. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I feel those in the same category. Burrito bowl, burrito.
Fair enough. I've had them 3 times this year already. Nice. Nice.
If it was like around the corner from here, we probably would have had 3 times a year already as well, or 3 times this year. I'm trying to get off. Thank you. Hey, straight in the middle.
Nice one.
But we do need to travel for a little bit. Temple makes sense?
Yes. How about after you landed, we take a short break? Then I can refill my tea and maybe do something about my inability to speak and read. It's like 3 Chipotles around me. I have to actively stop myself from just ordering constantly. I fully understand that. There are just some food items that I cannot seem to get away from, even though I should. So yes, I think if we had more access to those things, we would have a serious weight problem.
Yeah, like sometimes I feel very unlucky that we don't have a lot of good food places around us. Like we always need to travel a little bit before we're there.
At the same time,
But
though,
at the same time, it's also better for us because we don't go there every day.
yes.
It's so much easier if it's right around the corner, you know.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
we arrived at Eldin Volcano. You can use your dowsing ability to locate the gates, nothing new.
Same as always, but first, a short break.
Yep, saving just in case. And then BRB.
BRB.
And we're back.
Indeed. Hulk, you made me hungry for pizza.
Or burritos.
Can you put burrito on pizza? Or make a burrito out of a pizza?
Well,
Has
why
anybody
not?
ever tried that?
I mean, the moment you fill a pizza, it doesn't... Can you still call it a burrito then?
I mean, why
I'm
not?
not so sure. I've heard
feel
of
a
taco pizza.
Bad film. Taco pizza.
Well, then burrito pizza
Taco
should
pizza.
also be a thing.
What's a taco pizza? Could be good.
A taco with pizza. Or pizza as in taco shape and then filled with things. I think it's that. It has to be done. Oh,
This guy is where we need to go. That's handy.
just go straight down.
That's the
Oh
plan.
no, that's not it.
Of course, that's not.
It made very much sense. No?
No, Tifa, I never did.
Taco filling on a pizza. Oh. I felt like I
Okay.
was really close. Oh, grab the item.
So, like, what do you normally fill your tacos with? Ground meat, shredded salad, tomatoes, some cheese? Something like that?
I could totally get a pizza folded
sounds
like a
good.
taco and fill that. Oh, get your bucking. No, stop moving.
Oh,
Wow, they're already moving away from you.
yeah, but to be honest, like, look, those are like ladybugs. Like,
So, ladybugs fly away. Hey, you got two at once. Nice.
yeah, basically. I think putting an actual taco on the pizza too could be nice. It depends on whether it gets soggy from the sauce and cheese and stuff.
Honestly, I don't even mind it soggy.
Get out of here. Why would you not mind that?
I don't mind. Like, it doesn't need to be crunchy for me. Personally, I'm not a taco fan. Especially like those bigger tacos. If it's like these smaller tacos that I sometimes see, which I think is how it should be, it's okay, because then you can easily eat it. But every time, and I have to say it's only been like 3 times, I have ordered tacos at this place. You get like these huge taco shells and you can't eat that. It's hard to eat. Like, give me like small taco shells.
They only seem huge because you're so small, Tifa.
It's not nice. I would have burritos over tacos anytime.
I'm slightly disgusted by your answer, but to each their own.
Excuse me, I've never seen you order tacos over burritos.
Yes, because I
Yeah.
love burritos more than I love tacos.
Yeah, see? Because burritos are nicer.
No. Share the game.
Use a hard shell like a cheesy gordita crunch.
Sure thing, Ranger.
I would order good tacos over a burrito. Well, that's also okay. Oh, grab the... There you go.
How did that work?
Because it's Tifa strats.
You're making me hungry. Good. That's what you get. Hands up. Can we douse for a moment, please?
Yes, we can. I need to douse.
I was prepared. I have Thai food. I recently learned that I love Vietnamese food.
It's the place where we caught the butterflies.
It makes sense.
It does make sense. You need to press X.
X or cross?
And now strum.
The controls in this game, I swear. First try.
There it is.
First try when it actually registered my input.
Laura and I were watching Iron Chef. I don't think I've ever seen that. And I got hungry.
Isn't Iron Chef a show with Gordie Ramsay?
I have no clue. Which one is that?
Why didn't I get my timing right?
I think you're off.
Yes, because you're killing me, dude. Now.
You're doing the exact opposite. Remember how you were making fun of me last time for not getting it immediately?
I don't drive. I don't even have a license. But I imagine this is what you feel. What I'm going through right now is what you feel like when you're trying to park or drive and the person next to you is completely unqualified to give you any advice. Go like, are you supposed to do it like this?
No, I remember last time, and after like 2 times you were like, oh, give me that, and you can't do it. You were doing so well for a second.
Play that magic carp. I would.
That's actually a really good one.
No.
Playing the scarp.
I was playing so bad for a moment, one of like magical petals left.
This one came out here. Close. Oh, there we go again.
It doesn't help that, at least for us, the motion controls are a bit weird sometimes.
It sounds a bit broken, honestly, but keep your elbow in your own zone, man.
Are you supposed to play the harp like...
Fine's going hard.
Yeah, especially with a slightly exaggerated...
Thrust your sword into the center of the mark and open the way to a new silent realm. We can do that. The
Yes,
first 2 were easy.
Thrust like ram, not like pull.
The first 2 were easy. Let's see how this one is.
I always trust my sword. I would do it.
Oh wait, I need to move.
Tifa...
I wasn't ready to trust yet.
Why did that take 2?
That took you some practice.
It's not been 5 minutes yet, now you have to wait. That's what you get.
This is a horrible moment to do the...
No, you. Literally you.
Oh no, we need to slide down here.
Yes.
Okay, this
I
one
feel like
is...
that's gonna be easy.
This one is going to go horrible. I can tell you that.
No skew.
No me.
No ranger. Skew you.
Master Link.
See what I did?
You stand within Din's silent realm in the 3rd trial. It will test the limits of your power.
The limits of Tifa's hiccups.
To locate the last flame that will enhance your sword, you must first complete this final challenge and achieve spiritual growth once again.
I hate it when I pull vessels out of my chest.
Especially this thing, it looks a bit creepy, doesn't it?
Yes. You once again got a spirit vessel. You know what to be doing by now because you've done it twice already.
When your vessel is full, your spirit will grow and you will be entrusted with a new power by the goddess.
I do enjoy having a full vessel.
Do you have any questions about your... Understood, Master. I await your return in the outside world.
You know how is the universal international way of calling a cat? I feel like is what you do with crabs. I feel like that's like a crab sound, right?
We can check it out next time we're at the beach. Okay, this is...
Why did you do that?
Oh. Should I not?
No, I was going to check the timer, but sure, let's do this first.
No, we got to... Oh my god, where do we even go? Oh.
So, now that you can please walk back in there...
Oh, it's coming towards us. Are we safe here?
You can give me the gamepad because Tifa, Ranger Redeemed, guide me, Senpai. Would you like me to show you? Or do you believe me this time?
You know, for someone who's so salty about that, you keep bringing it up.
Yes, so that people can get salty about you with me.
Okay.
So, wanna look around first, because I imagine we have to...
Yeah, okay, we're gonna go for the one next to the Guardian. Let's see how that works.
Ready? Here we go.
Okay, walk back.
I'm not walking
Walk down.
back.
Walk down.
You're going to tell me how to move the camera, because if I walk back, neither of us can see, and that's not the part of this
You
film.
are walking back. Am I guiding you or am I not guiding you? Exactly. Thank you very much. Now keep standing there for a sec. Now run left. Keep running left, right, right. Oh, that actually worked. No, you went way. You didn't even go left. Okay, go right. Okay, now go left. Oh, you dodged it. You're not going left. You're going straight. You kept walking straight. Why?
So when I'm not doing what Tifa's telling me, she goes, "Oh my god, you dodged that." Which to me means I should keep doing that.
No. You are not listening at all. You dodged that by pure luck, by running up a wall, because instead of listening to the directions, you decided to keep running straight into a wall.
And
I
that's
was
how
just shocked
able to dodge.
that you dodged one hit. You should have gone left. Now, can you please follow instructions with your salty butt?
I think Fire's talking,
Press
so...
A.
No. You have a line to
failed the test, Jack.
See? There we go.
Follow instructions. So long as you have the will and determination, Tifa, you can try to guide Jack through this, but you can retry a trial as many times as you like if Jack listens to directions. Because a good strategy is to find, but then deliberately not pick up the most easy accessible tiers until you are discovered and really need one.
Makes sense.
Collect the 15 tiers, complete the trial.
Now,
Please listen.
part 2.
Go straight. Stand there for a moment. Now straight. Go right. Left. Back. Actually right now. I didn't think you could actually go up there. Left. Right. Straight. Straight, straight, straight. Right. Tiny bit right. Now straight. That didn't work. Left. Keep running. Run up the wall. Yep. Up, up, up. Right. Left. Why do you go so fast?
Up, straight, ahead.
You even know the path you're walking. Why do you keep running? Okay, left and run. Up the wall.
Yeah, now I can use my eyes again, thankfully. Jack, through no help of Tifa, by surviving long enough, got a tear of Din.
You are so bad at following instructions.
That's exactly what I didn't want to collect.
Yeah, this is why...
Can we make that jump? No.
No. It works better the other way around.
I agree, but...
Because you feel stubborn and want to do your own thing.
Tell Ranger up.
I don't tell you that.
I didn't do Rudy. Whee!
Yeah, but you were bad at the redeem.
Excuse me?
Get the item behind that.
No, I wasn't going to Tifa, I was just skipping items for you. And yes, I'm amazing at this because... I don't know, I'm just that good.
You are absolutely not.
The tear of Skidin? That sounds like you got a text message or something.
That feels like an actual challenge.
Oh, that is just rude. With those water thingies coming out there?
Yeah, but it's the same here. That's why I'm saying this is gonna be really hard.
Tifa, you tilting your head once again will do nothing. Ah, you piece of...
I told you this would happen. And you're like, nah, this is the easy part.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be that difficult. But now I understand why Skinner was also like, wow, this one gave me PTSD.
The first two were quite easy. I just really don't like this map in general because of the sliding bits.
The first two were very doable. Jump, Link, jump!
Could try to save the sliding one for last.
No. How do we get over there?
You need to jump over the platforms on that side. Oh.
Dude!
I really thought you got hit by the light. But there was no good option. It was either that or getting found out.
That was such luck. Oh, we can jump from over here.
Dude, where's my scar?
Is a movie I would totally watch. That's the sequel we deserved but never got. Did he just hold on to the ledge with one hand?
Link is strong.
That's a sick move. Also pretty dangerous at this point, I would think.
Oh, you need to swing into that.
Oh my god, really?
Thinks of this. Okay, good job.
Oh my god.
This one is only hard because of the map layout though.
Because of the verticality of it all, yeah. Okay, need to somehow get over there.
Get that one first.
We didn't even get half of them yet.
No.
Oh dear lord.
You need to go under that, I think.
There's no going under that.
Yes, there's a little...
Yes, Tifa? Oh wait, I didn't even see that.
Yes, Jack.
Nice one.
You're welcome.
Well done. I like how you go all standoffish and I'm actually thanking you. I still wonder if you're supposed to be doing it like this, because this seems a bit too easy.
Well, it literally says go left and right.
Yeah, to balance. I don't think you're supposed to actually be jiggling with it, like I'm doing it. Whatever, it works. How do we... Oh god.
Where do you go back up there?
Because I think I need to jump over this.
But there's another item if you go back under. Well, it's not that important.
Yes, behind the guy, but I don't
wait.
care about it.
And you can't jump that way. There's another one there, which means you do need to go under this. So back you go.
This is slightly annoying. How much time we got?
Is that the time for that pedal to run out, or for the
So,
complete trial?
where did you want me to go? Because
this, and now left.
I like how you were about to raise your arm to show me which way left is.
Question is, how do you get up there?
This way. The question is, do I find another white orb to tell me the way, and do I get there within however much time I have to...
Oh, there's one.
Oh god.
You can make that.
Barely.
Oh, the thingy doesn't... Oh, now it filled up.
Barely.
So how do you get to that one?
To which one?
To the one that was on the right.
What do you mean? I got...
To that one. Where I said earlier, how do you get there? Because I didn't see a way up there.
Oh my god. Up here? I hope.
Well, it's going up, that makes sense.
I envy Link for his
Oh, now
upper
you go
body
down
strength.
again.
Where's that damn thing?
This one is going to be shit because you can't see all of them.
Wait, I think we need to use the rope and then swing over there to make it across there.
Oh, to get on the platform there.
Actually, wait,
No, that doesn't
wait.
work.
It's easier than that. No, Link, please! I didn't mean to keep running.
I did not even see this path.
Alright, easy,
Okay.
first try. Can we make this? Yes. Nope. Didn't mean to let go.
Now
pressed
you
the
need to
button
go back up
accidentally.
to the top for the sliding thing, I would say.
Anything in here? No. Hammers for some reason. 5 left.
Well, there's 3 all the way up.
How did we...
So now you need to climb the mountain again.
How did we get over there?
There. The path to the left.
Oh god. Come on. Go back.
On the edge.
You stalled me with a cutscene.
Turn left, go fast.
Chevigate Ranger.
We usually do better then. But we need to go right now though and still go fast. How do we do that? Wait, let me take a sip of water.
Yeah, same. I need to drink something first.
Alright.
I'm actually... No.
Yes,
no,
you are. Oh, fuck.
You need to move, Tifa.
Yeah, we can run faster.
I don't care what you're doing. You need to move. Standing around is the dumbest thing we could be doing right now. We're out of stamina. Just go straight up. In the thing. In the thing. You're squawkum. One day I'll get my revenge on you.
Okay, we need...
To go right.
Ball. Or ball.
No, we need to do this thing again. I swear, please don't touch the water.
It doesn't matter if we touch the water.
Go right, go right, go right. Into the air.
Because we've already touched the water.
Okay, jump left. Thank you. That was one.
Now we need to go back up again.
Yeah, but please don't touch the water.
Yeah, but when we touch the water, all that happens is they get activated.
Yes.
We were already activated, so it didn't matter.
And now they're not, so let's keep it that way.
Well, now, yeah. Back up again. There were two on the left side of the mountain if we face the way we did.
No, right. Left, we went.
Yeah, when we faced it from
Move.
the front.
We are on a timer, Tifa. Keep moving. Tell me on the way.
Is it this way?
Yes, that's the only way. And it's still right, not left. We've gone left twice now. Get on the air thing?
Yeah, right from here, but left from when we were facing it. That's what I'm saying.
Move.
It's on that side.
Yes.
Which way do we go?
That way.
Oh, there's one there
And then
too.
on the platform down there. So left now.
How are we gonna get that one?
By jumping.
Honey?
I think you have to time that, but...
Too late.
Okay. Let's jump backward.
Oh, excuse me. Why did you turn around?
I didn't. The game does it. We need to go down again and then back up. Go. Tifa, you cannot turn the camera with your...
I'm trying to dodge the water. Okay, so back up again?
Yes. I fully get what you're trying to do, but at some point even you have to
See, they're
realize it
there,
doesn't
so
work.
on the left side of the mountain. There were two there,
Then we keep going that way.
but it was up. So I think we need to go up first.
We are going up. So where?
Well, when we still had lights, they were on that side.
Then let's check this part.
See, there's one.
Oh god, with the searchlight thing there. Stop moving for a second.
And that's...
So one up there, I don't see one there. No, we're not gonna get the purple thing, and there's one all the way up there. So
Can we run up there?
We have to. But we have to get to the platform first. Wait, don't move.
Not moving.
Just don't move. Now, run. Okay.
See, Ranger? It works better when
And
you
now
redeem it.
this way.
Oh, item first. Past him?
Yes.
That's because... Oh, there it is.
Easy. Just don't touch the searchlights. Wait till they move red again.
Let's aim for that one corner again.
Let's go down first. Actually, try to go to the platform. Wait. Run through, just run.
Fuck.
Why, Tifa, why?
Because you turned the camera. We were standing still.
Wait here. We cannot do that. Wait. Run. Left.
I don't think we can make left.
Crap. Let's try it again. Run.
But now the dude is here.
Just don't get hit. What?
I didn't even see him. Okay, but now we know where they are.
Yes.
Ranger, Fortnite when?
For doing this to us, you should play Fortnite 24/7. Just saying. Let's do that part first. This is the most difficult part.
That was up here, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, now go left. Run. And keep going left. There we go. And now back up there. We're gonna slide straight down.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Yeah, fuck. But it's okay, there was another ball close.
It's true. Blind Jack. It's there.
Can we make this thing fall for a
No, we
shortcut?
cannot, Tifa. We don't have any items.
Oh,
So, no. Why don't you just pick up that one?
well, because
Down.
now we have two. Yeah, I'm trying to see the lights.
Just fall down.
Yeah, remember what happened the last time?
When I gave you the choice. See, there we go. Easy.
Yeah, because I timed it.
Now.
Easy because me. Now let's do that one up here first.
No, now the time of this is over and we get to Ranger's other favorite part.
Oh, can we save that for after the challenge?
If it was up to me, we wouldn't have these redeems. Who thought it was a good idea again?
Oh yeah, they are a good idea.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Okay, we're.
Don't make our mistake.
I'm gonna skip that. Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here goes nothing.
Don't run, just walk. Straight. Left. Straight. Left. Okay, straight. Bit left. Straight. Turn your camera left. That's right. Yeah, thank you. Turn your camera right again. Right. Stop. Walk straight. Walk right. Turn your camera right. Walk straight. Walk right. Few steps. More steps. Step, step, step. Okay. Turn left. Walk right. Turn your
left,
camera
walk right.
down. No, that's up. Down. Yeah. Yeah, that's too far. Up. Stop. Okay. Turn. Walk one step to the left. Yeah. Thank you. Now walk right. Left. Today. Straight off the edge.
This is what happens when Tifa guides you.
Okay. Turn back from the edge now. Oh fuck. We're fucked.
How do I know?
We're very fucked.
What do I do?
Turn back. Walk backwards. Yes, thank you. Now walk left. Oh yeah, that's way too far. Go right.
That's too far.
Turn left. Right. Few steps. Now straight. Stop. Left. Right. Just jump. Oh, too late.
Tifa, there is no jump button on this. This is not Breath of the Wild.
And you're fucked again. You walked straight, or you jumped straight off the edge actually.
What do I do when I unpause the game?
Well, nothing. We're dying.
What do I do now?
Okay. Quickly go left. Right? Oh, no. Left. Because you go like 200 steps at once.
Quickly go left. So I run left. What do I hear? No, you're doing it too fast. You didn't say casually go left.
Okay, now go back. Left. Straight. Jump. Left. Yes.
There is no jump button. What do you mean when you say jump?
Well, Etienne, we're jumping. It's okay. We already got it. We jumped over the edge. Good job. Good job. Now go back to the game. Now go left. And quickly. Okay, right. Shit. You exactly dodged the item we needed. Oh no, and now we need to do the jumping bit again. Okay, go bit right. And then left. Straight.
Why are you killing us?
Well, your timer is up anyway.
No.
See, you were right in front of it.
Now, hopefully, the cooldowns are in a way that I can quickly get through this before Ranger or anybody else strikes again. No. Oh wait, that's a cutscene. This is supposed to be happening.
So close though. So
Yes.
close.
If it wouldn't have been for this last part that we saved for the end because we didn't find it earlier, we would have been done with this first attempt too. No.
Yeah, that one was the hardest one.
Let me show you a magic trick.
There's no magic trick.
Yes, there is. It's having learned the pattern.
I started The Witcher 3 finally. The game, right?
What
No.
other Witcher 3 is there?
Season 3?
Season 3 isn't out yet.
Season 3 is out?
No,
Or
it's
is that
not.
Season 2.
That's season 2 that you watched.
Just Steph, thank you for the clip, Ranger.
I wonder whose fault that is.
I think it's yours, honestly.
You get
How about you
partial
try to get
credit
the
for
item
that.
there?
How about I just get done with this segment of a game and then if you want you can replay this in your free time?
No. I think I'm good.
No, I think that's a wonderful idea actually.
I think I'm okay. How about you leave that one? You leave
No,
it
this is really annoying, so we're gonna do that first.
Okay, fair.
I blame Jack's lack of listening from an extreme buildup of salt in his ears.
I know,
Fair.
right? The instructions were completely fine.
Ranger,
I say right, and what does he do? Run in a
if
circle
Kelly
and
ever
jump off
tells
the
you,
edge.
quickly go left, and then when you do this, she tells you, oh no, you went too fast. I want to see how you deal with that situation. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I was wondering why you thought that was a good idea.
Honestly, I didn't consider that that was the evil water. That's why I did what I did.
There's only good water here. The joke's on you, I'm a turtle, just as Hulk. Also, I literally only just realized that you changed your name back.
Only now. You mean Hulk?
Yeah.
That happened ages ago.
Yeah, I know, but now it made the click.
Okay.
I don't know why I suddenly realize now. Witcher 3 is my wife's favorite game, so the tears steer me back. on
What
track.
tears?
Oh, so she steers me back on track. Close.
Must be nice to have a significant other that steers you in the right direction.
Honestly, I did. But it must be nice to have a significant other that listens to directions.
Maybe if that made sense.
They do make sense. You know, you die
In
because
Dutch,
you don't
maybe.
listen to them. It's your weak spot.
You're my weak spot. Now, if that wasn't a cute compliment, I don't know what is.
That is cute.
I know, right? Doesn't make you any better at guiding me. Quickly go left. No, that was too
I was
fast.
gonna say it doesn't make you any better at following directions, but... Well, it's mostly just, what are you doing? Go to quest marker and I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
That does kind of make sense.
That seems familiar. The Dutch. Jack's kryptonite.
One Dutch. So yeah, technically the, because Tifa, but yes. There was more up here, no? That's what we had trouble finding
The
earlier.
one there to the left.
I like how
or
she's
behind you.
pointing out of frame. Me too, apparently, a singular Dutch. I know, right? Also, Hulk, wow. Did you have to copy me with finding a Dutch wife? Wow. I did it for... No. That's not how that works. There we go.
There's one.
Next one is over there.
I think the one to your left is closest.
That's the sliding one. Wow, Link. Not
Good job.
smart. Good job, buddy.
Back. Oh,
No,
the item
early.
first.
Remember how in the first attempt you were complaining I didn't get this item? I did it for you.
Oh, why thank you.
Yeah. Present Jack is trying to be nice to past Tifa.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Present Jack.
I'm adorable.
Not really, but if it makes you feel any better.
I only realized now, 26-ish hours into the game, that you can...
You might need to recalibrate that.
Yeah, that you can fast crawl in this game.
That's looking better.
Yes.
Okay, so 2 more after this. Did you already do the sliding ones? Not yet, no?
There's 1 or 2 left up there.
Oh yeah, it's the sliding ones up there. Okay.
There's 1 left.
No, there's 2 left. 1 there and 1 up there.
Yeah, and 1 of them is a sliding one.
Yeah, but 1 is where you need to jump over the 2 air thingies up the mountain. That is sliding down. You need to slide down
Look at my
first.
speed crawl. Look, crawling with stamina.
You need to slide down first before you can jump over the 2 platform things through the air ducts.
I'll slide you down first. This way, right? Oh god, I need a white orb thingy. I lost my way. Please, sir, help me. Where do I go?
Up the mountain.
It was this way, right?
I think this way. Oh, there's another one there. Wait, what? 3? Or was that just the light we saw, I guess?
That was the light we saw. And now it's this one over there, right?
Okay.
And then the last one is the one on the stupid slide down, but then don't actually slide down thing.
Okay.
Doable.
See? Almost done. Look at that. Easy peasy.
2 attempts isn't that bad. I'm not counting the ones where we had to do it in weird ways. That don't
That
count.
is fair. That is fair.
I think so too. Also, I love how in the spirit world Link doesn't get his cell cloth, so he's just doing this, and somehow that makes him able to fly.
Well, it works, doesn't it?
It shouldn't. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I saw you touch that.
Yeah, same. It's this one, right?
Honestly, I'm uncertain. Oh yes, it was.
You piece
You
of...
touched it. You touched it. Well, back you go. I like how you said at the beginning that that one was the easiest one.
No, I didn't. I said the sliding ones we should do next because they're the second most annoying thing.
No, you even said that that was easy.
Because I know the location easier than the others.
And since you said that, you've missed it every time. I think the middle one might be the better one to slide into.
Middle and then left.
Yep.
Link, how are you standing there?
He just took a moment. And yeah.
There we go.
Now you need to make your way back up.
Link's
to the
spirit
exit.
has grown. Travel continue until you exit the sound realm, just like the last 2 times. Still, 2 attempts. Ooh. I clenched.
Good job. Good job.
Screw
over
you,
here,
booty.
here.
And now over here. You're yawning like that completely threw me off.
No.
Yes, but I want this thing.
Oh,
And I can keep running.
I thought you were gonna make that jump again. That's my secret cap. I'm always clean.
Why do so many people secretly wear caps? Why don't you just wear your hat out in the open?
Oh, did it always turn into that?
Into this weird pineapple looking thing? Yes. You got the Fire Shield earrings. With these you can stand any heat without a sweat. This is one of the 3 sacred gifts left by the goddess.
Those earrings look like Link needs to stretch his ears to wear them.
I don't want to think about that. I'm perfectly fine with Link's holes the size they are.
Please tell me that's not an item we need to actually hold.
Wow, grammar authoritarian.
Welcome back, Master. I conjecture your newly acquired Fire Shield earrings will allow you to safely travel in extremely hot areas. I recommend continuing your search for the Sacred Flame. The hot area was in there.
Yes. In there and then left.
Yeah, in that cave. From where you jumped into the water.
I do the same thing when people use fuck as adjective, like a fucking map. Good, somebody has to. I fully get that. Yeah. That's not, yes. It is an adjective. No, you are an adjective. Behind you. And Tifa sees butterflies and all else doesn't matter.
Can you guys like fly somewhere safe?
Imagine finding tumbleweed so we can actually upgrade 2 items.
That would be handy, but there's no tumbleweed here. Might as well dig.
Look at you. Me and Skyward.
Oh, what's that? Oh,
That's non-evil metal. Are you okay, Tifa? Wait, isn't that a Relor from Scarlet Violet?
Well, whatever it is, we got it.
Nice. Now walk 1000 steps with it and then level it up so it can evolve.
Here it was. Look at how tiny those earrings suddenly are.
Yeah. Swing.
They looked so much bigger.
Put in a mod specifically for more beautiful butterflies. That's quite cute.
That is really cute.
I like it. Hey, look, Tifa, you immediately found a new area.
I have a status update for you, Master. We are now near the crater at the peak of Eldin Volcano.
Just the tip.
I'm detecting extremely high temperatures in this area. However, your earrings will allow for extended periods of exploration.
Fire shield.
I calculate the probability of finding the final sacred flame here at 90%. I recommend searching for flames. Yes, and I'm being faster this way because it's auto text.
Oh, it's FaceTime because of final, because of you.
Okay, next area. Great.
I need those earrings. You can probably find them on like Etsy or something.
They seem like very simple red earrings. That should be easy to get.
I'd be shocked if somebody hasn't made these before. Only if they're fireproof. I doubt that. And even if they tell you they are, I would imagine the earrings might be fireproof, but I don't think they will make you fireproof. Just so we're clear. And see, that's exactly the point. They will not make you fireproof. I don't think earrings have that kind of power. Only in Hyrule, or Skyloft, or whatever they call this area this time. Then I don't want them. Too
Not
late,
worth the
I already
money then.
bought them for you. How did you hit that second bat? Because you were not attacking in the right direction.
I kind of wonder the same. Okay, so that's just a circle.
Yes.
Nothing there.
You've just went in a circle 3 times. It's pretty impressive, actually.
Okay, can't go this way yet, so we fall down here.
Same way she one-shot that Dark Souls 3 boss. Just did it. That she did. Udex Gundar had nothing on him. Stop shaking like a maniac.
It's working, didn't it?
No, really it didn't. You were about to run out of stamina.
It absolutely worked. But I didn't. Actually, let's check what's here first.
I think if you were to stand in this, you would regain health. There's something on the wall that you might want to check out.
We shall check it out after I'm done digging. Dig, 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 dig.
Meanwhile, Zelda is stuck in an alternative timeline or whatever, just watching Link collect rocks.
And fight bugs. Can I reach that?
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades and coops. I don't think so. I really doubt that. What is this place? Can you claw shot here, Tifa?
I was looking for the same thing, but there's nothing to aim for. Actually, want to try aiming for...
How about you just do it? Doesn't work. Over.
No.
Stand on the other side of a balcony? Oh wait, you can't because of this.
I'm guessing we need to
Above
come
you?
back here later. No, there's no item. I can't
I mean,
run
you
up
have
that,
to be
or
able to
maybe
get
here.
up there because... Wait. May I? Imagine not using the straps.
Jump! I don't think we need to jump down there right now. And I have a feeling
You can't. Nintendo's being haters about you sequence breaking the game.
this path is for later.
Swing.
So we go up here first. Oh, excuse me. How did that not hit me? Or how
Well,
did that not...
It only cuddled with you, which... Jump to grapple hook. Can't do that in this game. Or in Twilight Princess. On any of them.
I'm
No.
quite glad you can't do that. Because that sounds like a horrible timing thing.
Yes. Wait, Ranger, wouldn't you know? Didn't you finish all of the Zelda games 42 times?
Wasn't it 82?
No, I think it was 42, right? Oh wait, it's Gorko again. Blind Jay, I need to read this text. I'm voicing this character. You have to wait. Oh hey, we meet again. How have you been, bud?
How about I describe the letters for you and then you spell it
Yeah,
out?
you read it out for me and... I rumbled over here because I heard someone had spotted some goddess cubes in the area. Yeah, because they could see them. I've got a hunch they may be down in that direction, but this flaming wall of fire is blocking the way. I wish there was something we could do to put out these flames. Like solving a puzzle without using your eyes?
Master, I have information for you. With the enhanced capabilities of your sword, you are now able to use your dowsing ability to find goddess cubes.
Yeah, but only now because you said so, Fi.
I thought we could already.
No.
I've taken the liberty of registering goddess cubes as dowsing targets. Please use it as necessary.
See?
And there
That's why there were that many empty spots. Because you cannot decide what you're looking for. The game will tell you what you can look for.
Okay.
Now, puzzle solving with Tifa as the brain and eyes and Jack as the hands and Link.
This will be easy. Okay, you ready? Slowly walk to your right. We're gonna check out that stone first.
Oh, wait.
At least you're going in the right direction. Yeah, keep going. Left. Oh, now you went too far.
Did she just say keep going? Only from
That's the way you were going. And then what do? You start sprinting the moment you're almost there. No, backwards. Straight.
Tifa.
Let's say
up,
5 steps.
Down, left or right. No
Up,
straight,
up 5
no back.
steps. Left 5 steps. 2 more steps. Now 8. Quench my thirst to clear your path. That sounds easy, eh? Okay, so we need to put water in that frog.
So, wait.
Oh, we need to get rid of a bottle.
It doesn't say that. It says, quench my thirst to clear your path, ribbit.
We need to get a bottle, go back to the water area and throw it in the frog. Okay, let's first go back, left, left, straight, right, right, straight, left. Okay, next area. Left, straight. Hit your sword. And focus. Jump. Yeah, okay, straight.
I'm fighting better without my eyesight than I do with.
Okay, straight.
Up, you mean?
Silence, how are you doing today?
Hello. I wish I could see what you're saying, but Hi.
This is one of my favorite segments of the game. It's Jax as well. Don't you like the color?
I wish I could talk to you about
it. Go straight. Right. Okay.
Right is my favorite direction.
Go to the... Where can you find... Yeah, stop. Stand still. Where can you find... Press R for a pouch, I think. We need to get rid of a potion. Yeah, that one. Press R again. A.
Is that the sparkling one?
No, it's the normal one. A. Okay, now R again. How do we use that? A tiny bit up with your controller? Yeah. R. A. Okay, we got water. It's just normal water, but handy. Press A. Just had a cat shelter volunteer shift and a cat took an hour-long nap on my lap.
Nice.
That is so sweet.
That sounds adorable and really relaxing.
My legs lost circulation and it was so painful, but he was so comfy.
But you can't move because there's a cat on you.
You cannot move.
Yeah, I feel that.
That is the best thing of like shelter volunteering. All the cats and the cuddles, all the animals that need some love. How long have you been doing that already? In the meantime, you go right. Very good, straight. Okay, left, yep. No, a bit right. Straight, straight. Yep, sword. Shake your controllers. Actually, run straight now. Run straight. Can you just listen and run straight?
Yeah, but I know better than me.
Just listen to the instructions. Now you're stuck and now you're dying. Thank you. Go left. Straight. Run! I know he doesn't listen to instructions. For God's sake.
Go left, go straight. Why are you not running?
I gave you perfectly fine instructions and you decided to do differently. So don't even. Go a bit right. Left. Straight. A bit right. Straight.
Go right, go left.
Left. No wait, go back. Down, I think. Okay, now go a tiny bit straight, like 5 steps.
Up.
Yeah. Oh, that was backwards. That was down. Turn your camera to the right. A bit more. Yeah, now walk straight or up. Up. More up. Okay, now how do we use the item on this? R? R again? Use? A? Ah, fuck. The distance was a tiny bit too far, but you can see again.
Sabotage. Okay. No.
He was absolutely sabotaging that. Okay, the distance, now I should have known with the water.
How am I sabotaging if I can't
because
see?
I told you to walk straight.
So, wait.
Because the road was clear, and what do? You keep swinging, so that we get hit by other things.
So, when I'm acting on what I'm hearing, like destroying monsters
That is not the point.
You
don't act on what you hear.
I get told, oh no, just listen to what I'm telling you.
Yes.
And when I do listen exactly to what she's telling me, it's like, oh my god, Jack, you're sabotaging her.
No, that's the point. You didn't listen to what I was telling you. I told you to run and you keep standing there getting hit by other things. Because you didn't run.
This puzzle was pretty easy.
I know, I solved it.
The goddess's chosen hero, everyone, yes.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Me.
We're absolutely fucked.
Me.
I've been volunteering at this shelter for about 6 months. That was really nice.
Yes.
Back in high school I was with another one for 2 years. That is awesome.
I'm doing the good work.
Indeed.
It's very nice.
I've worked at a shelter for like 4 years myself as well. It was a lot of fun. Here in the area, well now I also don't have the time anymore. Here in the area we don't really have one close. But would love to do something like that again.
Hosting a Parsec match of NFL 2K5, so I gotta go have a great stream.
Cheers, Ranger.
Ranger,
have fun.
Play with a blindfold, play without sound, play without a gamepad, share the gamepad with Olivia and Eli. All of these things, do them now. Just wait until next stream.
Gorko would do the dungeon with us. That would be really cute if he would follow us around. We don't even tell him anything. I feel kind of bad for him.
True, Link is kind of withholding a lot of information.
I know. He's like, oh, I'm so curious on how this works, and I want to find out about the sky people and about this and that, and then we're like,
people.
oh, sky people, yeah.
He doesn't even have to do anything, he can just follow us around, cheering us on.
That would be nice.
Like they did in Wind Waker with the little bird girl whose name I forgot, and the Korok musician character whose name I also forgot.
He can just make notes while he follows us.
I would be okay with it. Hey, the flames are out! Now we can get through here! Look at him, being all excited. So cute.
Oh my god, we need to get more water. You sure you don't want to ditch the second bottle too?
Why did we buy and improve a health potion?
I told you not to do it. Well, just go with one for now. Maybe there will be water in the cave.
I hope so. Why can't Gorko get it with him?
Yeah, we could go like, hey Gorko, we found the solution, but we need water. Do you maybe have a bottle with you?
Because Link is kind of socially anxious. And like he wouldn't want to inconvenience Gorko, I guess. Maybe if you could, anyway, I'll do it myself. Like that kind of deal.
The next one looks like it could have been a boss room.
Ha! Look at these amazing swipes.
You can also use the harp here, I believe.
I would think so, but first we dig. Wow, nothing. Wait.
It's not even a bug.
Wait, this is different. There's a hole. And usually it's like this.
I think that's where the...
Is this a glitch?
The badonkadonk comes out of.
For what?
Wait, what's the boing... The boing boing thing? Oh no.
No.
That thing.
Can we put a... Wait.
See, boing boing. Oh wait.
Boing.
Something, it dropped something.
Yeah, that's...
Why'd you put a bump on top of that?
worth it, just to see this.
It literally gave hearts and now...
Why is this a hole? Is this a glitch? Rumor has it there's a piece of heart hidden somewhere nearby. The thing is, to get it you need to be able to burrow like a magma.
Oh, so the heart is in there.
Okay, so the next item is gonna be... wait. We have
nothing.
a whole wheel of items. So the next item we're gonna get in the dungeon is gonna be a digging mid upgrade.
Apparently.
And then we can get a heart piece here. How handy.
Which we're not going for, but still.
If we walk past you again, I will get it.
Well, yeah, but I'm not coming back for it.
Dude, really?
Quick, get it. It's not going anywhere in this cave.
We made it. First try.
We have one water bottle.
Wait a minute. Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay. Hint? More flames! This is starting to burn me up. Hate to ask you this, but could you do the fire extinguisher routine again? That's why we can't have Gorko do it.
Oh, we need to go up there. How do we get up there?
How do we...
Oh, use the hookshot to reach that.
Oh yeah. This looks like a claw-shottable distance. There we go.
Oh, no, now you can drop it on it.
God, and then imagine you're standing at slightly the wrong spot.
See, easy. I kind of like this wall mechanism though.
That made me nervous.
It's really cute.
Hey, nice work, bud. Now we're getting somewhere. I know, right? I like how Link just looks at the wall like... Oh, no.
So wait, is there water?
I don't see any. No.
Okay, then go back and get water.
Imagine standing slightly in the wrong spot, like before. Touché and yes. Yes.
That was because Jack doesn't listen to instructions, so. No, that one was actually my own fault because I didn't see the distance good enough.
Eh?
Yeah, but all the other shit you fucked up was on you.
Just because you said that, he did listen to instructions. Exactly.
There he did, yes. When I told him to run, he didn't, and he stood still.
Once the stream is over, I will delete the VOD. First time I've ever done this. Except for the part where Tifa admits fault.
The water pit was absolutely my fault. I thought we were standing right in front of it.
And then I will highlight that. I will set it to the channel trailer, actually. This needs to be celebrated accordingly.
I'm usually not the one that doesn't admit I'm wrong, though. That's usually you.
Yeah, but it seems like I'm affecting you a little bit.
No.
Now it's the whip, though, right? Do you see this, bud? Talk about intriguing. We're definitely off a map here. This does not feel like a goddess cube stuff to me. I bet there's something super important hidden around here. I think it's a temple entrance. All I can say is that this is a big frog with a big thirst. I do not think the amount of water one of your little bottles can hold is going to cut it this time. Good thing I just got more water.
You'll probably need it.
You will have to have a big container hold the water needed for this job. Got anything like that? And speaking of which, where are you going to get all that water? Gotta say, I'm pretty much stumped.
If I was with you, this would be very easily solvable. I would just let you drink water.
And then I have to go pee for an hour.
Exactly.
Basically.
Like 10 minutes later, you will have to pee. Yeah. And that should be enough to fill that frog.
I feel like that's too much detail, but yes. Usually when we're going somewhere, I'm the one that has to do toilet breaks. There's gotta be something in that thing, right? Otherwise it wouldn't be up there.
Well, nice try.
Really?
Where are you going to find all that water? As if he hasn't been to the Faron region.
To Norway.
Well, that's a far place away.
The claw shot cannot pull items to me. Yeah, that's enough of that.
It's not like you need to.
But I want it. So...
Question. Can you carry these pots? Carry it and bring it to the war. Carry it.
Oh my god. No, yeah.
The question is, how are we gonna get that pot up to the frog?
I've never tried to play that game before.
Oh, item.
Didn't I pick that up? It
was in this room.
I'm honestly shocked that the claw shot doesn't pick up items. No idea. Okay, that's not the answer.
I was so sure I had it there. I felt smart for a second.
Wait, there's also a teleport thing here. Don't tell me we need to get the water dragon to help with this. Because I feel like we have to.
Honestly.
Let's ask 5 for help. And if she says something about a dragon...
Wait, look around. Maybe there's something to go up higher.
No.
What about those diamonds? Or rubies? Master Link, I detect no water in the immediate vicinity. Why, thank you. Of course, you will need a large basin to proceed past the impediment. But you will also need water. I recommend you start with that task. With the water or with the...
How is this helpful?
Okay, wait, what are we missing? Look up. Can you run up the window?
Oh, wait. Yeah. Look.
Okay.
Talking about claw shots, huh? God, the motion controls in this. No.
But we can't do this with a pot.
Hey. Really? An enemy up there?
He's gonna throw you off. Close. Jinxed it.
Alright. I can do this. I believe in myself. There we go.
Okay.
All it took.
Oh, there's a goddess box.
Oh yeah.
Wait, was all of this just for the... Yes, it was.
Seemingly, yes.
Was there an open window on the other side?
No. There were both actual windows, I think.
Ooh, that's a golden one. That looks important.
Lots of money?
Big pot?
No.
Wait, it was just for lots of money. Okay. What are we missing?
Alright, there is nothing here.
There's nothing here. Can't
We
go
can't
back
go
either.
back this way.
Quick look up from...
These windows are closed. Double check this side again.
What if you look all the way up? Is there a hookshot possibility somewhere in this building?
Link,
No.
oh, now he can actually look all the way up.
The other one, maybe? I really doubt we need to go to another region. And then come back here
Twilight
again.
Princess did it.
I really don't think so. Wait, look up in the other tower.
Okay.
Okay,
Nope.
also closed. Wait, bombable walls?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we need to get help from the water dragon.
Oh, the water I talked to.
Because that thing was sitting in a water basin. Big container of water. You've been adventuring all over the place, right? You got any ideas?
Okay, I guess that is the hint. You've been adventuring all over the place. That's a tiny bit annoying if that really is it.
I agree.
Because now you need to fly, and then you need to go there, and then you probably need to
fall
fly
again.
back.
Yes. Well, it's either that or some mandatory quest line that we haven't done yet in Skyloft.
I don't think we would have been able to get this far.
Well, we do have that helpful robot that...
Isn't this the woods? Don't you need to go to the other one?
No, it's
Or
woods.
the desert, I mean.
No, the desert is yellow. Green is the woods.
Makes sense. But the thing the water dragon was in isn't big enough to carry, though.
I would imagine the water... Were we falling through the clouds? I imagine the water dragon can summon the basin thing.
Okay.
We're gonna find out in a moment.
We have a direct teleport to the dragon now.
At
least that helps.
Believe so. Find your preferred descent. Wait, actually up here, no?
I'm not sure if it was the waterfall. Or was it the... No, it's not them. It's one of these two. I think it's Floria Waterfall.
Oh yeah, that's where the...
That's right behind
Where the temple is.
Yeah.
And at the same time, close to the throne room over here.
Guessing... Oh, there's
I remember details.
Sunny. Very big.
Swim. Now, this
Okay, so
sure
now
looks
we
like a
want-
basin to me.
This pot. Measurements indicate a large amount of water in this basin. This quantity of water has an 85% chance of putting out the flames that block our path. That's absolutely horrible.
Who said it?
Hating this. I recommend you attempt to borrow this from the water dragon. Wasn't this like this sacred pot that she could use to resurrect in? Or he could use?
Well, she was using it to heal in, yes. Ah, it's you. Tell me, are you mastering the power that dwells within your sword? Oh, you wish to borrow my water basin? Very well. I have recovered and I have no intention of having to soak in it again soon. Be gone with it. It's yours to use as you please.
Well, that was
Handy.
easy enough. What's the other 15%? Takes that basin plus 1 bottle.
2 bottles.
2 bottles probably, yes. And it needs to be one after another, so you also need to ditch your second potion, because otherwise it's too thirsty again and you need to start over.
Yes. You could almost say that whoever set up this mechanism to keep us out built a pretty perfect first trap. You can applaud later, it's fine.
It's quite bad. To transport the basin to the volcano, you will need to enlist the service of the transport robot. Should I send word to him?
Call him.
Understood, Master. I will call him at once.
Is he gonna fly through the ceiling?
This is not a cave. It's open.
This is not a cave, Tifa, apparently.
Then why didn't we just come in from above while we were searching for this place?
Because Link doesn't have satellite view.
Mr. Spy, bzzz, my deep apologies for keeping you waiting. Let's see here. This cargo looks very heavy, but it's well within my payload tolerances. Bzzz. Master Shortpants, watch carefully while I demonstrate what a real hero looks like. Bzzz.
Scrapper also wouldn't pour the water in the wrong place.
As usual, I shall await you in the skies above. No.
They don't even teleport us over there.
Wait, wasn't it that we go to the location and then call again where he can drop it? Or do we now need to go to him first?
I don't remember how it happened last time.
Master, your task here is complete for the moment. We should return to the sky so that we can set a course for the volcano. Okay, so we do go back to where we were and then call the dude again.
Scrapper flies off a basin, never to be seen again. Yes. And then there's wanted posters. Have you seen this robot? Wanted for stealing the water dragon's holy basin.
Rumor has it that players who started this game on release are still looking for the basin.
Yes. Still waiting for the delivery. That would be horrible.
Imagine if you need to find for an alternative now.
Actually, wait, while we're here.
What?
Wasn't there an item somewhere up here? Oh yeah. I remember this part. Look at me and my awesome memory. Swing. Because how this is going, either there is a whole nother set of dungeons, or there's only gonna be like 6 or 7, so this game is comparatively short. Given the amount of hearts we already have, I imagine it's like 7 or 8.
It doesn't feel that short though.
That's because of all the walking.
Fair enough. Link is made for walking. That's just what he does.
And flying. Oh wait, that's the guy.
He's following us. Okay, that is handy.
Yes.
If we had to go back to the city now first to tell him where to go, that would have been really annoying.
No, this happened last time too, he was just flying with us. Can I make it through the boost?
The boost... yeah.
My track record is spotty.
Don't really think it's necessary, but...
Faster is faster.
You're right in front of it though. Wow, you left Scrappy behind.
Well, maybe Scrappy needs to get better at delivering.
So, this is the entrance to the volcano. I better get there before Master Shortpants.
You couldn't take me along? Wow! Wow! The audacity of that robot, seriously.
How's the water staying inside of that though? Wait.
Why do you drop us off here?
You couldn't even pick. What's going on? I almost blew a rotor trying to slow myself during that descent. Anyway, this is where you wanted the water, right? What? The summit? Why didn't you say so from the start? I don't want to carry this thing back to the sky. It's heavy. That's the sound I make at work too when I short.
We have to fight
For
our
brick.
way all the way back up.
This place is swarming with monsters.
Scrapper can literally fly.
No. I bust up enemies like a junkyard wrecker. Yes. Too bad, I've got my mitts full with basin. Master Short Pants, since we came all this way, let's play a little game called Protect the Robot. Here's how it works. I'll follow you up the volcano, and you make sure nothing touches me. Got it? Good. Your job is simple. You make sure none of these monsters lay a claw on me. Not one claw. This is absolutely horrible.
I thought the backtracking was a bit much.
At least it was a new area.
But somebody at Nintendo worked on this game and they thought, you know what the players are gonna enjoy the most in our latest, newest, super awesome Zelda game? Backtracking followed by an escort mission. Oh, and by the way,
it's a bit short, no?
if a character that you need to escort gets hit once, do it again. I'm pretty sure that's how it's gonna be.
How about you check it out at the first enemy?
How about we take a short break and then we find out? I feel like I need to wash the salt off of my face.
BRB.
An escort mission. BRB.
We're back.
I wanted to do the Tifa thing.
Too late.
We're back. You didn't reset the gyro.
You were too slow.
Controls.
Okay,
And-
so fire arrow dude. Oh wait, they're aiming for him probably too.
Yes.
Did you already get it?
Not yet. I have a strong feeling you should be using bow and arrow. Well, there was text there, but I didn't have a chance to read it. The game is throwing bow and arrow stuff at you, so I think that's the better idea, honestly. I'm going to handle those or what?
Wait for me.
Why did... I had a feeling...
Did he say I can't see you?
Okay, listen. Is this gonna continue like that? With Scrapper complaining every 2 seconds?
He's like you, isn't he?
Yes, I was actually gonna make that joke myself now. But this is like, we're escorting myself. The fact that you still hit after all of the back and forth. This game is very generous with its hitboxes.
Oh, there's another dude there. Shoot Scrapper, excuse me. Whose side are you on?
She almost did. When you took out your bow, you almost did.
Oh, did I? Oh.
Yes, you were aiming at him.
I thought you were rooting for trolls. Trolls.
You're a troll.
Whatever they're meant to be.
What are you doing? Did you really just go... Fair enough, she
That's
is
a
one
lot.
arrow short.
You wouldn't want to run out. But it matters most, right? It was kind of lame.
Yeah, it was, but you were doing that, so I tried not to comment on it, but I was trying to be nice. Do me a favor. No, use bombs.
Yeah, but he's too far away.
Not for bombs. Plus, there's a bomb right next to you, for free.
Yeah, but with how many arrows we're getting, honestly.
Watch her be one arrow short in a moment.
Come on, that was a headshot, dude.
Are you aiming for his nipple?
I was gonna say. Well, nipple shots hurt the most, huh?
I cannot tell because I...
Let me demonstrate. I felt the breath go out of you.
I felt the pain before the hit.
So tell me, what hurts more? Wanna demonstrate a headshot too?
No. But this is nothing compared to what I'll do to you once the stream is over. And by that I mean I will shower her with love and affection. I think I will pay you back with rubbing with my upper lip over your forehead.
That is a different kind of pain.
Yeah, because I've got just enough scruffy hair here to have it be prickly enough to be painful if I keep going. So that.
Oh.
You might want to use your sword. Just nice.
Okay, any... they're up there. Let's get our arrows back.
Please do.
Also, how about Scrapper? You wait there.
Monsters.
Do you think I can...
I doubt it.
I'm great.
You're
I'm pretty
what?
good at this.
No. At that distance you have to accommodate for gravity. Too much.
I felt like that hit it actually. I'll wait until I'm up there.
I swear, selecting items and using them on the same button.
You have a steady hand. Oh, nice. Good job. I think we need to step to the right or to the left.
And walk. We can do this.
Controller's frozen.
Nah, that's on purpose so that you don't miss these shots.
Feel
Tifa,
like when
don't move, I move.
this-
There.
Good job.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, dude. I know, right? Scrapper believes not very much about us.
Oh, fuck.
Doesn't believe in us. You get what I'm saying. I'm in trouble over here.
You're not in trouble yet. Oh.
But you are now. I think he's been hit now, but nothing happened.
I really thought this
There's
was
one
a...
other one up on the
up
balcony.
I really thought this was a one-hit game over kind of thing.
Imagine if it actually was.
See, I feel like my hand's absolutely not steady and it moves a lot. Ah, this
Yes.
works.
He's starting to smoke.
Are you okay,
Also, he can
Scrapper?
actually take several hits. That's good to know.
You're good,
Oh,
right?
He
Thank
seems undamaged so far.
you know, you can lag behind a bit, that's fine. And then you come when I say it's safe. How about
This
that?
thing can fly. Indefinitely. Do me a
that's over
favor
there.
and save Tifa.
Run straight for the... Okay. Did we have to go in here or
No.
did we have to go right?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
I wish I left you here. I have to get up the mountain, Scrapper. Exactly.
That comment went straight into my heart.
You're welcome.
Is there any place to dig here?
No.
No.
And why would it matter? Do me a favor, use bombs because you have 5 arrows left.
I was gonna use my sword actually. Oh, excuse me. Oh, no, panic!
This blows.
Panic!
Please use bombs.
Panic! 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 There we go.
Throw.
I forgot how to throw.
Why am I not shocked? That still hits, right?
It's okay if he comes here.
Lucky.
We got the one up there. Let's just go for it.
What could possibly go wrong except everything?
Why?
Scrapper is so much like you. Like what you were doing earlier when I was trying to...
Spots.
What was I trying to do earlier? I needed to focus for a second. You kept telling me that I was doing it wrong.
Good question.
Do that like 1 or 2 more times to break the shield. I think that worked when I did it. Maybe in the middle? Just asking for a friend. The friend is you. He's actually pulling it over to the side with his shield.
Yeah, wait, how about we wait until it almost explodes?
It doesn't do that unless you put it down first.
What if we put it a tiny bit of a distance away? Oh, it rolls towards it.
That works. I like how first the bokoblin runs away from the bomb, and then once it explodes, he's so affronted that you threw a bomb at him that he just charges at you. Yeah, the AI in this game can be really weird. Also, this doesn't seem to do anything. I thought you could break the shield like that, but...
Only with a wooden shield, I guess.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Was refilling my bombs.
Fair enough. Sometimes the enemies do seemingly smart things, and then other times they do that. Like first all 3 of them don't acknowledge you, and then the one that felt attacked comes at you, but the other 2 don't help, which is like... I mean, it's nice for the people playing that, you know, the enemies don't all come at you. That's a waste of arrows. You have 5 and this took more than 5.
Yeah, but I can't go up there with Scrapper.
Yes, you can.
It's okay, we'll get more arrows.
I hope so.
Ah, nipple shot. Here we go for a nipple.
At least aim for the belly button.
Okay, last arrow.
Why do I even bother putting in requests? That's
Can you walk off of this?
No.
No, he's not trying to. Hey, at least follow me,
parry
dude.
that.
How am I gonna get past this dude?
Oh! There. I have a thought.
Tell me, what about with the hook shot thingy?
Oh, God, the ass.
butt shot.
So first things first.
Also now he turns around.
Apparently all of his body is made from metal. This game is so unrealistic. We have a claw shot and he has a ring on his
Grab the nipple
chest.
ring and rip it out.
The ears. Can you imagine how painful that would be? But we cannot do that, and honestly, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that would be a bit too brutal.
Come on.
Or maybe while he's distracted with... Wait, if you spawn on the other side, the problem is solved. Are you in front of it or behind it?
In front of it. Scrapper.
How about you don't stand in full hitting range?
Yeah, that was pretty dumb.
Throw the bomb behind him? Oh, now get up. Oh, actually,
No,
then you're
first the
gonna get
bomb blows up. Please!
Oh, but it hit him too. Nice.
That...
That
Did
was
he
a
actually
hassle.
take damage? Through the explosions the whole time? I mean,
No,
lucky
I
us.
think he was too slow with turning around.
Oh god. So, good thing we still kept some arrows, huh?
Well, I figured we would get more.
Oh god.
Here, dig.
Tifa, what?
Seriously? We get 200 arrows when we don't need them, and now when we need them, there's nothing? What is this?
So, where did you find arrows earlier? Because somebody used all of them on
Well,
an
we didn't
enemy
have a
that
lot of options.
could have been bombed. I mean, yes, but also no, I guess.
You even saw that the bombs weren't doing their thing.
Let's pick these up, I guess.
It was done. Maybe in the temple?
I mean, there's grass we can cut here, so... Wait for me.
Oh, there's a digging spot.
Please? Handy? Oh, look what we found.
I've already been here.
I can't see you. Scrapper, please.
Then if he can't see you for too long, you reset to the beginning.
Oh my god, when he's like, oh, I can't see you.
Oh, wait. At the start.
Imagine. Imagine.
Well, at least we got a goddess cube.
Yes, very true. And a butterfly that I don't care about.
Honestly, I don't even mind escort missions.
What?
But where arrows are disimportant.
Why would you not care about that?
Or I don't mind. I don't mind if it's there, I don't mind if we have to do it.
Imagine if we could jump into the basin and then Scrapper just carries us.
With how many we got at first, I really thought they would throw in a bit more.
That would have been nice, yes. And instead, now I can try to figure out how to do this without. So... Oh my god, if you... Please,
Don't leave
Scrap.
me hanging.
Please.
Well, Scrappy's doing all the hard work.
No, he's not. Can we... No, we
That's
cannot
awesome.
target.
Maybe try to dig some more?
Wait, I have an
help
idea.
now.
Oh my god, he's smoking already. Come here.
What's your idea?
I have a wonderful idea, watch.
Oh, you're gonna get him stuck there. Did you just hit him?
I ran through him to try to stall him. Oh my god.
How about you get him stuck like
Yeah.
earlier at the bridge?
That's the next plan. Dude, really? If it didn't work earlier, why does it work now?
Or go
Okay.
left. See if there's some digging in that tunnel.
Oh wait, you might have a point. Now, let's see if my plan works. Come on, Link, faster, please. Please?
I think he caught up to you.
So when I don't want you to get stuck, you do. I'm trying to do it on purpose, you don't. Can you talk to him to just tell him to wait somewhere?
Nope. He'll be following. How did we get him stuck?
No, come over here.
Oh,
Thank you. Please get stuck, please get
no,
stuck, please
he
get
caught
stuck.
up. He caught up. What if you hide behind the bridge? You were...
Is he gonna get through?
Oh, he's stuck. Malfunction. Damage. I'm detecting malfunctions within the robot. I recommend repairing it and trying again. Okay, so do better this time. Do we get full arrows?
No.
Oh wow.
Why would we?
How about you go back
Go back where?
to where the arrows were?
No. Come on, yes, get stuck, get stuck,
Wait,
get stuck,
hide
get
behind
stuck.
the bridge.
I didn't do that earlier either.
Yes, he couldn't see you while you were down at the bridge. Well, now it's too late.
Any more not helpful advice?
Well, that's
It
how he
didn't
was
work.
stuck.
Alright.
So you need to get rid of this thing.
Wait. You come back here.
How about for the first few hits, you use him as a puffer for the big dude while you kill him?
What's a puffer?
A buffer.
Now. Where is the... Oh my god, I went the wrong way.
And he's still stuck there.
Okay, wherever he is, he can stay there. Or maybe not.
I'm quite sure he's in front of the big dude.
Can I make that over there? I'm gonna fall to my death, aren't I?
Like, he sounds like he's in a panic. But then again, it takes a while.
But he doesn't talk about getting hit. So, as long as he doesn't get hit, I'm fine.
So,
Oh my god, I went...
okay, this didn't work.
I thought the Shadow Realm trial thing was annoying. Can you please just go down? How do I get to the area on the left where we're shooting from? Now.
Maybe the items reset what's in the digging thing every time this happens.
I doubt it.
It's worth a shot.
Nah, honestly, I think with the kind of stuff you found earlier, they are not randomized. Okay.
You need to hang on the edge.
I'm trying. Oh, we can do this. With enough patience, we can totally do this. I believe in us. They wouldn't make it so that you do need arrows, right? they wouldn't do that, so that you're screwed if you get to this point without them.
I think that's exactly what they're doing. Let me try.
Remember how I told you don't use all the arrows?
Well, did you have a better solution?
Yes, actually I did. It was for bombs, which we have
Which we
infinite of.
tried.
And that worked in the end.
Yeah, in the end. You agreed that it also didn't work.
How hard is it to stay out of the line of fire? Imagine if all they had to do in this game, just like in Wind Waker when you have an Escort mini sequence, is to give you the option to tell him, please wait here for me. That's all they had to do.
I kind of imagine this is like someone holding his hand over the fire and going like, oh, this hurts. Oh, fuck.
Why do
That's
you do
not
this?
hanging down. This hurts.
So, wait, give me this for a second. I think something wonderful just happened. Yes. I think you just got an arrow. Yes. Custom ASMR. Why are all the fun redeems gone? Ranger.
Because Ranger happened.
Yes. Okay.
And trust me, it was horrible.
Now.
Oh, you can reuse it. So you need to let them hit the ground. That is new. Scrapper, how about you catch
Yeah, but
them?
they have to get stuck here. That's the thing.
Oh, that's horrible. How about you use the arrows to get the big dude out first, then collect some more for the other guys?
No, all I need is 3 arrows, Tifa. Oh my god, Scrapper, please!
Scrapper, move! Wow, wasted arrow. But you need the arrows from this dude.
No, I don't. Step away because work nonsense, but I'm back. Welcome back, Andrew.
Welcome back. It's totally normal to go through 3 directors within 12 months, right? That's...
Yes.
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 The average is like 7 a year.
Your work environment, at the managers at least on that level, is so wonderful that within such a short amount of time, all of them develop all the necessary skills to further their career somewhere else. It is a very nourishing environment, and it's a learning experience for everybody.
He's getting hit.
You're shitting me, right?
All your work will go to waste. Nice try.
Scrapper, move!
But seriously, 3 in a year. Where did they all go?
Yeah, it's a lot. Scrapper, please. What are you doing?
Help. Help. Danger. You're... This is going... Oh, this is making me so dizzy. I'm gonna... We'll tell you after another surprise meeting. Andric, have fun. Thank you for the alert. Maybe your directors have to go through something like this.
What did I...
He even jumped off. Well, lost heart. Oh no, lost two. What if you lure him out a tiny bit more, so this doesn't happen? Wait, that didn't even hit him.
There we go.
He hit his arm at least.
Well, now Scrapper is safe at least.
Yeah, but the moment you go out of range, he'll probably turn around and go right for Scrapper.
I don't care actually.
I can't see you. The other dude's too big.
There, now he's turning around. Dude!
Oh, that was so close.
Come on. Stab.
I felt the wind of that stab.
How?
This... Oh, stab him in the butt. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, and when I blow up.
Oh,
There
finally.
you go. There
Please
you
drop a heart.
monster. $20, thanks. Super cool.
Well, it's about time.
Don't leave me hanging like that, you piece of work.
There has to be hearts in this. Or arrows. At least, okay. 2 hearts. Could 1 arrow be too much to ask now?
We don't need arrows where we're going. Oh look, it's a scarab. Ha! Pro strats.
Okay.
Oh my god, there's more enemies in here though.
Imagine if Scrapper now can't stand the heat.
I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna bloody scream.
How about you save there, by the way?
I'm gonna save, but I want to get this sequence over, because if we need to continue this the next time...
Yeah, but at least save for this last bit.
Yes. Quickly gonna get the heart and then run back, because boy do I need the health.
Because if Scrapper dies at the previous area...
Oh, imagine when the respawn is before the section where it respawned earlier.
Oh my god, they added more enemies.
Are you joking?
Okay, but at least we have bombs. I think these you could have ignored though. They're hitting him.
No, they're not. I have an idea. Let's see if this works.
He sees it?
He's shielded.
Oh, he shielded it. Okay. Then put it behind him. Oh, now he sees it. Well, it's fine.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Alright, which way do we need to go?
Left, over the... Yeah.
And then the heart falls in there.
Yeah, but now it's safe, right?
Yeah, but there's still this fire thing here, no?
Yeah,
No?
it's gonna fall... Not fall down, okay.
No? Nothing? Really? That's it?
I'll take it.
Oh my god, wait, there's 2 more rooms here.
But there's no enemies.
Anything to dig out of?
Now we took so long that the water evaporated because of the heat.
Oh, imagine if you were on a timer with this. Honestly, I would end the stream and sell the game. Yeah, put it on eBay for $1.
It would be tempting.
I don't care.
It would be very tempting. Ah, there we are. Or now he trips and falls.
He doesn't even have legs.
So, I've seen floating characters trip. You want me to pour the water on this? No problems.
No problem. No problem, he says.
I'm very glad that was no problem. And then it missed, like we're standing just...
Actually, then that's a mini game like with Beetle when you drop bombs.
Or even better, it actually hit, like he drops it, but it tips the other way, not, and the water doesn't fall in the mouth, but on the floor.
And splashes Link.
And there would be a, let's say, 70-30% chance of that happening.
Yes, the sequence is actually completely RNG. And there's a 51% chance you'll get it, and a 49% chance that you have to redo the entire thing.
That would be so bad. Did you see that? Mistress fight. I'm amazing. If there's anything else I can do to be of assistance, just call me anytime.
Scrapper puts the ass back into assistance.
I kinda like Scrapper, honestly.
I was okay with him up until 30 minutes ago, I think.
The flames blocking your path have been fully extinguished. I recommend proceeding ahead.
Sup, Gorko?
I don't think I will.
You're something else, bud. There's nothing you cannot do. You go ahead on in. You have earned the right to blaze this trail.
You can blaze this trail.
We're gonna blaze that trail next time.
Okay, this was, I would almost think, the hardest part of the game so far. Have we struggled at other bits?
It wasn't hard. It was annoying.
That last bit on the bridge.
Why can't we both go in? I know, right?
It's not how we roll in games.
Gorko denying himself a pleasure of temple exploration. No,
Gorko wants to be on the safe side. If we don't come out, Gorko doesn't go in.
I've been on the internet for a while. And to my understanding, it has been unanimously decided by just about every person who has ever played video games with escort missions and has been on the internet sharing their opinion that escort missions are one of, if not the single worst gameplay element a video game can have.
Honestly, it depends. I do really hate the escort ones where you are really fast and the one you need to escort is super slow. So you need to like keep running in circles so that the other one can keep it or keep up.
I also hate the ones where they walk faster than you walk, but run slower than you run. I can cut this short. I strongly dislike every single escort mission. I cannot think of a single one that is good. Two of my favorite games of all time have escort missions. Semi-spoilers for those that don't know. Metal Gear Solid 2 has an escort sequence. Metal Gear Solid 3 has an escort sequence of sorts. And both of them, to me, while they perfectly fit the scenario, they're not assports like this. Oh, we took the wrong exit. I'm not gonna fly back up.
I like Scrapper's attitude too.
No, I don't.
This hurts. Help. Help.
Scrapper did all of this to itself.
Help.
Every single thing. Well, I mean, I'm flying right now. I could fly back up. I mean, I don't even need to go all the way to the sky. I just need to fly up there, but...
It's fine. We got through it. Now we can do the last trial.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna be good. But we will save that for tomorrow.
With how the game is structured so far, I would imagine we are going through whatever this dungeon is gonna be. Then we will learn another song. Then there will be 1 or 2 more dungeons, and then the game is over.
It's gonna be exactly the same like the previous two. Short nonsense, so I'm back again. Welcome back. Just in before we're leaving.
And you only missed the not so short nonsense of an escort mission in a Zelda game.
Better not miss the stream because I really like this dungeon. Well, I can guarantee we will be doing it tomorrow.
Yes, we will be back in 21 hours.
Same time,
Yes.
same hour, same place.
Escort mission. Yes.
I see, Enric feels the same.
Yes. Enric, can you believe it? Tifa doesn't hate escort missions.
Speaking of mission, do you already have a date for your next cooking stream?
No pressure, but all the pressure.
We're waiting.
I can 100% believe that. Yeah, she's a weird one, isn't she? But kind of lovable too.
Huh?
You. I mean, when you say things like you don't hate escort missions, every single time people look at you, they think less of you. No, I can say that, right? Like, I feel like there is room in the world for just about every opinion. This is one of the ones I do not accept. No.
I'll take it.
No. If I met somebody and like in a random conversation it came up like, hey, I like video games too, and they told me flat out on their own, my favorite genre is escort missions, I would get up and leave. I don't care who it is. Could be the CEO of a company I work for. I would get up and leave. I stand by that. So yes, we love you despite your flaws.
I see.
Yes. I was just going to ask you guys that. Why do you ask us when your stream is going to be?
Because he wants to coordinate it where you guys can stay up without feeling like ass the next morning for work, but also don't want to get in the way of Holy Stream. Fair. Well, if it's about not feeling like shit the next day, it would have to be like a Friday. Because on Friday we could stay up.
Because on a Friday we have 2 days to recover. Yes.
I would probably, I'm gonna guess, like last time you're gonna stream at like 2 a.m. for us. So I would sleep, set an alarm, get up, and then just sleep on Saturday.
Could also do it on Saturday, because usually Saturdays I stay up a bit longer, because at least I join Skinner and Benjima on their community stream. Not so subtle dig at Tifa.
Saturday would also work,
yes.
But Sunday... starting Sunday, it would be off for us again because work on Monday.
However, both of those days I would also completely understand if you want to spend them with your family, because you work a lot. So yeah. I was gonna say, was that a dig at me? No, it's her. It's 100% her. Could work for both, to be fair. The more Endrick I can get in my life, the better my life is. There's a direct correlation between the amount of Andric over time and happiness. So I'm cool either way.
I think I could get like an Andric day off at work, but I'm not sure how much they would appreciate that.
You could try.
You could try.
The amount of times I've heard that. You should.
No, but in the end, you should do it when it works for you.
Yes. I said it, but there's always a VOD. You can always watch it later.
I would still love to be there, but we're a bit bound by those times in that case.
Especially if you make dinner. Like, you know, if you go like, oh, I'm gonna do it when Jack and Tifa can watch. Hey, Heather, kids, we're gonna have a huge dinner. At
you make it for breakfast.
Noon.
Oh, breakfast would work.
Wait, is Andric the kind of person that can do dinner for breakfast? Because I know you don't do breakfast for dinner. Now that's a question.
Prepare dinner in the morning.
It's probably what it will end up having to be, as unfortunate as it is. See, that's what I mean. But you don't have to do this. Like, we're happy when you're happy, even if it means that we can't be there in the moment necessarily.
That's why I'm Team Jack. There's nothing wrong with dinner as breakfast.
Mwah.
The best thing is like having leftover pizza and eat that in the morning. That's like the ultimate breakfast.
How do we make sure he never learns that I feel exactly the same way as you do?
Ramen as breakfast is also really good, by the way.
We did that the other day, no?
I love having ramen for breakfast.
Yeah. I like just about everything for breakfast.
It works.
I think so.
But what we also have for breakfast is a raid, because it's gonna be another early day tomorrow. Oh,
What a segue.
But pizza for breakfast is acceptable. Like, where do you pull the line, Hendrik? Where's the line?
I think the line is completely subjective. Spoilers.
I fully disagree. Give me a quick second, because I'm quite sure I saw Shrift online again. No, Shrift's offline.
Damn, it's all arbitrary. That's what I'm saying. Some people like certain things for breakfast, others don't. That's fine. More for me. I'm sadly offline now. Imagine we could have raided. Wow.
I saw you come online with, what was it, Death Stranding?
Yes. Shrift neglecting their backlog. Oh, hi, Shrift. Yes. I want to go online, but Final Fantasy XIV is still updating, but the update is taking forever.
Well, go play something else. Wow.
Basically.
Imagine going offline.
Why do I backlog when I can start a new game? Exactly. Exactly. That's the law of nature. I'll play something else, or...
Aren't you, if you start a new game, then you are doing your backlog, no? Or am I missing the logic?
You're trying to outthink Shrift? I don't know if it works like that.
Well, it seemed like a logical thing to
if Shrift isn't sticking to being online, you have to find somebody else for us to raid.
How about we go to Sage, who just went live as well.
I think that's her first stream back. As in this year, because she took a bit of a break.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
She's currently just chatting. She is setting up the stream, so let's chat for a hot second and then we go over there and say hi. Then we can welcome her back together to her stream.
That sounds like a plan. Backlog has a set time.
Does it? It's only backlog if you've neglected it for a bit. Sorry, Tofu.
I kind of disagree with that, but it's okay.
I kind of feel that. Because if you just got a game, if you just bought it, is it already backlog? Does it only become backlog after a bit? Now that's a deep philosophical discussion we need to have at some point.
That's a good question for another day.
Yes, that is true. And Sage is online, so I think what Tifa is trying to say, she needs sleep. So fair. Press the button. If you can, please stick around for the raid. We'll be back tomorrow with whatever the next dungeon is. Hopefully not an escort mission. See you then. Bye.
Thank you.